ready to match the stars. Peter Isaacson, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Mary Wicks, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny O, and thank you, dear friends at Dental Heart. Are you all ready? I must point out to you that this lanky fella here is the first time on his show. Peter Isaacson, he's one of the stars of CPO Sharky, big hit show, starring John Rickles, and he's only 22 years old, and it's disgusting.
No.
He's disgusting.
Disgusting.
22 years old and a big hit already. Get off this stage.
How long can he last?
How long can he last? We
Yeah,
welcome you one and all. Would you in turn welcome Janelle Moore and Sandra Lee? How much money have you won?
$600.
$600.
I think.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel wonderful.
It's better to win than to lose, isn't
Yes, it is. Yeah.
it? Good. And Sandra, how are you?
Fine.
Are you ready to carry on? You didn't do too good with your first one.
No.
Did you? Remember, the first round ones are tough. She's got a tough one coming up in a moment or so, but right now we've got this coming up for you. Here we go. I'll push a button and reveal your first round question, Janelle. Remember?
Yeah.
It's a toughie. At the Alaskan party,
I was there.
they served Alaskan punch. That's a big bowl of punch with a blank floating in it. That's what Alaskan punch is. There you are, sir.
I know.
Take note of that. Oh, you don't. You got it. Okay.
He woke up for a moment.
Well, they didn't take too much time with that, did they, Janelle?
No, we've all been to Alaska a lot.
I see. While Charles is writing, I'll ask it of you. At the Alaskan party, they served Alaskan punch. Now, that's a big bowl of punch with a blank floating in it.
An Eskimo.
An Eskimo. Don't groan. Now, don't groan. One of these weirdos might say Eskimo. You never know. Okay.
Why did you look at me when he said that?
I didn't need to look at you. I was
Well.
saying just general direction. Wave my arm there, Peter.
I thought something a little larger to put in your glass, an iceberg.
An iceberg. Yep.
What did you say? One of those weirdos might say something
Eskimo.
like that?
Yes, I said that.
I think that's a wonderful answer. A fabulous answer. Eskimo.
It is. There it is. Thank you, Toulouse, my dear. Yeah.
It's interesting someone so warm and talented should be sitting between two icebergs.
Okay. An Alaskan party. Served Alaskan punch. It's a big bowl of punch with a blank floating in it. And she said Eskimo.
Did you ever see a polar bear do the backstroke? Because you could there.
Oh, yeah.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
That'd be some big bowl, wouldn't it, Richard?
Yes, sir. Two Eskimos ago.
There we go. Two for Janelle.
Sorry,
Patty?
sweetheart. I thought iceberg.
Iceberg. Okay, so there is two for you, and that's the end of round one, and that's the score. 2-0 at the end of round one. We go to round two, Sandra.
Begin, please.
Okay, you've got it. Everybody plays.
B for
Poor
Blaine.
Sally.
My word.
Oh, I don't think I'll even tell you about
Okay.
her. Oh, I guess I better. Instead of taking birth control pills, she took vitamin C tablets. 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound blank. You didn't hear it? Poor Sally. Instead of taking birth control pills, she took vitamin C tablets, and 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound blank. Don't say it yet, because 2 of them are still writing. Got it, Chuck?
Yo.
Okay. Fanny, you got it? Okay.
My word.
9 months later, she gave birth. Hold
Fanny,
everything.
hurry up. Good gravy, Marie. Doubleday's going to publish it, too.
Later, 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound blank.
Cold. That's all I can think of.
Really?
I can't think of nothing.
You remember the question? Instead of taking birth control pills, she took vitamin C. Well, you did. You understood it, but in a way you didn't understand it. Or you never would have said what you said. What do you say?
The 6-pound something looked like Anita Bryant. An
An
orange.
They're loaded with vitamin C, aren't they? What do you say?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I thought it was a shoe-in. I said orange.
I guess that's what we're going to get a lot of oranges here.
Not orange.
So far, we have 3 oranges. That's 1/4 of a dozen. What do you make it, Mary?
Another orange.
Another orange. 5 oranges. Richard?
4 oranges, sure.
4 oranges. Oh, you got to match both of the remaining celebrities to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Here we go.
Orange.
Orange. So that means Janelle wins the game. All right. Here we go. Okay. You hang around there for a moment
It
or
was
so.
fun.
Well, I'm glad you had a good
I
time.
had a good time meeting everybody.
Good for you, Sandra. We'll have some gifts for you, and our thanks for being on Match Game 77. There she goes. Now, Janelle here has upped her earnings a little bit. You're up to $700. You could win a big bundle here. Let's see what happens. We polled a recent studio audience, Janelle. We got their best response to this. Belle of blank. Remember, you get $500 if you match the answer the studio audience gave most often. $250 for their second most popular answer, and then $100 for the third. And you are allowed to call on 3 of our 6 celebrities and solicit answers from them.
Fanny.
Something that Brett always is, the belle of the ball.
Down with the ball. That's very sweet.
Charles.
A play that's in Chicago now and then going on. A play that was made possible by most of the Match Game people who put up the money. The second year of The Belle of Amherst.
The Belle of Amherst. Okay, you got 2 now.
Richard.
A play that currently is in Atlanta, appearing twice a week, Thursdays and Fridays, The Belle of New Orleans.
The Belle of New Orleans.
Charles's sister is starring in it.
I see. So they're the 3. Now,
I'm not there.
let's talk about these. The Belle of Amherst, the Belle of New Orleans, and the Belle of the Ball.
Yes, you're right.
Now, have you got a better idea? Or do you want one of those?
I want Belle of the Ball.
You want the Belle of the Ball. Fanny's answer. There may be others, but we'll find out if that one is up there. We'll begin at the bottom as usual, and we will reveal the $100 response. Belle of St. Mary's. Not a bad answer.
The Bells of St.
Bells, it
Mary.
isn't an E on the end.
Yeah, but we had a bunch of
Drinking.
dummies in
They
there
must
one
have been
day.
drunk,
That's it.
yeah.
May we see the $250 number? Belle of the South.
What on earth does that mean?
Well, the New Orleans in the South.
That's
isn't
close.
it?
Orleans.
Yes.
Play I mentioned.
Oh, boy. It's weird time. May we see the big one, if you please?
Belle of the North.
There. Good girl. You did it. By Joe.
He's good for you.
Now, listen to me. You picked up another $500. Going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And we'll give you the money if you match one celebrity.
Yeah, Richard.
Richard.
Is that what you want me to say? Richard.
I don't want you to say anything.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm not asking you. I'm not forcing you to say Richard. You say anything you want. You want to say Richard?
Yes, I'll say Richard.
Say Richard.
Richard.
Thank you. Thought you'd never say it.
The play is just folded, I heard.
Now, this is worth a lot of money to this lady. Ready?
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Della blank. That's D-E-L-L-A blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, Janelle, give us an answer that matches his. You pick up an additional $5,000 here. Della blank.
Della Reese.
Della Reese. Della Reese, she says.
That's amazing.
Why?
I think of Delle of New Orleans.
Delle of New Orleans.
Alias Reese!
You got $6,200. I see your sister's very happy for you out there. Both of them. Oh, boy, is she happy. brings tears of joy to her eyes, and while she's crying and celebrating, you watch these messages. And a girl. Let us all welcome our new player here, Mr. Larry Lawrence. Hello there. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
A little nervous, but
Listen, we're all a little nervous, Larry. Let's hear the Larry Lawrence story as much as you want to tell us.
well, I originally came from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And I understand that it's quite cold out
Oh,
there,
it's
as it
cold.
is all over
Yes,
the
they've had a
place.
severe winter.
And then I came down to New York.
Yep.
Did a few stints down there, such as work, which we
Yeah.
all have to do, and then came out here, lived around, and finally settled in Burbank.
Oh, boy. Don't tell us your troubles, Larry.
That's a life.
Yeah. When you say you did a stint, what does that mean? You work at various things?
Yes, I was a singer and a dancer
I see.
and worked in several shows.
Okay.
And then I wound up in the garment business.
You've done a little of everything. You've
Yeah.
had a full life, haven't you?
Not yet.
Oh, all right.
But there is one thing, I'm very happily single.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's the way it is. All right. Anything you say, Larry, is okay with us. You may have a choice here of A or B.
B, please.
You want B. New game. Everybody plays. The surgeon said to Stella. Stella. No, he said. He says, that's right.
No.
I can take out your appendix and leave no scar whatsoever. You see, I take your appendix out through your blank. Surgeon said to Stella, that's right. I can take your appendix out and leave no scar whatsoever. You see,
I had that
I
same.
take your appendix out through your blank. Leaves no scar. No scar.
Now that's the right answer, right?
What's that?
That's the right answer.
Come on now, Peter. Write something on a card.
Okay.
Put something, but
Concentrate.
don't put that.
Where's your actor's concentration?
I never had it.
22. You're only 22 years old.
I'm positive.
That's disgusting. Nobody's 22 anymore. Is anybody 22
No.
anymore?
I am.
You weird.
All right. Are you ready, Larry?
Yes.
The surgeon said to Stella, that's right, I can take out your appendix and leave no scar whatsoever. You see, I take your appendix out through your blank.
A mouth.
Okay? That indeed requires a long scalpel.
Oh,
Or a
just
coat
to
hanger.
think about.
Right. A coat hanger will do
From
it.
This surgeon, boy.
Yeah.
I had the same operation.
That's show and tell. Hit her back if she hits you.
I'm going to. I'm bigger than she is.
Yes.
I said mouth.
Mouth is good. Are you standing up to him? Stand up there.
to me.
Stand up.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Ah.
Oh, golly, I feel like Annie, get your gun.
You look like Death of a Salesman. Not that joke, it's show business joke.
Why don't you stop dyeing your hair? I thought, well, they can actually do this. Naval, they're doing it in
Naval is good.
Russia.
It's close by. Yes.
For what it's worth, Enzo Stuarte's real name is Larry Lawrence. Mouth.
Enzo Stuardi. His real name is Larry
These are some of
Lawrence.
the showbiz stories.
Isn't that fascinating? Aren't you glad you tuned in, Bunky? You see, no scar whatsoever. I take your appendix out through your
This is a costume ball, isn't it? Mouth.
mouth. It is. There's another one for Larry. What do you got there, Rich?
I think mouth is for gallstones. Ear.
Ear would be very difficult. Very difficult.
Well, they just-
Fanny,
I said nose.
through the nose. Well, you picked up 3, which is quite unusual and very good for a first rounder because they are tough. We'll see what happens with you after we see what happens with these. Now we are at the other half of round 1. Janelle, this is yours. Listen carefully. Everybody plays. Luigi says, you telling me, Mama Cabrelli, how come all of your pizzas are so unusual? And Mama Cabrelli said, it's easy. Before I bake a pizza, I blank on it. That's why that a pizza is so unusual. Before I bake it a pizza, I blank on it.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but that is the only anti-Semitic Italian accent I have ever heard.
You don't like my accent, huh?
Oh, it's wonderful. Huh?
I'm gonna punch you in the nose.
Not till we get to Encino.
Oh. I'm gonna get the whip out there.
Was your mother born in Ireland?
You're a touching of my knee.
Oh, here it is.
Ready? Before I bake it a pizza, I blank on it. I like it, whatever you're doing to me there. Okay. All right. Take your time there.
All right,
You don't want to hurry you, dear.
No, don't want to hurry you. Your mother just fell asleep in the first row, Peter. Yeah.
Whose mother? Peter's mother's right there.
Peter's mother in the first row down there.
All right,
Okay, here we go. Luigi said, tell me, Mama Cabrelli, how come all of your pizza is so unusual? And Mama Cabrelli said, it's easy. Before I bake it a pizza, I blank on it.
Sit on it.
I sit on it. Right. What do you say to that?
I say that's so nice. It is a pizza so good, she gonna sit on it.
Sit on it. There's the one for her. What do you say?
Well, I say,
What?
hon, sit on it.
All right.
She sits on it
Yeah.
because it needs the dough better and makes the medium pizza a larger with a sausage.
With a sausage. Okay. Hey, you're going very well here. Score is now tied 3-3. Now we come to Mary.
Right, she's a sit on it.
Oh, that's a 4 for you. You gonna make a 5, a little boy?
I'm going to make a 5.
Atta boy, little boy. What about you, little girl?
Well, I hate to follow the crowd, Bob.
You did it. Got them all. Well, bing. Here we go. Now, Larry, you may have A or B.
Give her the whole box.
Give her the whole box. Just because you won $6,000, you keep crying all through the show.
No, it's horrible.
Okay, Larry.
I'll go with B again.
B again. Now, you got to match all 3 remaining celebrities to achieve a tie and stay in the game. That's the best you can do. You cannot win this game. Brett? And what's his name?
Dickie
And what's her name? All 3 of you play. Right.
Tawanda.
Tawanda. Okay. Sally the hitchhiker
Yes,
said to Harry,
yes,
hey, mister, can you give me a lift?
yes,
So Harry lifted her blank.
yes.
Like that one, eh, Peter? I just saw you're not playing this one.
Yeah, I'll write it anyway. 'cause
Write
I'll get
it
a kick
anyway
out
and
of
show
it.
it to me. I'll go up just take a little peek at
Well,
it
well,
there.
out of that one.
Yeah. All right.
This is, 'cause I come from Orange County.
Oh, you see. Okay. As soon as Brett is ready.
Oh,
We'll have
I'm
a go at
ready
it.
as
Hurry up,
rain.
Brett.
I'm ready,
Okay,
huh?
Larry. Sally the hitchhiker said to Harry, hey, mister, can you give me a lift? So Harry lifted her blank.
Boobs.
I don't think that's what she had in mind. Really? Do you play?
Yes, I
Oh,
play.
yeah,
I
you
thought
won.
I'd covered every
Got
single...
to match every one now, Larry.
Solid. I feel terrible. I said dress, or skirt, or muumuu, or wrapper. I thought I had covered
So
all
that
bases.
didn't do it,
I
and
got
that
all
means
of
Janelle wins another game. Skirt or purse. There you go. All right. Don't go away now. Larry, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
The very best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You will find in 12 or 13 years from now, all of these gifts will be coming your way. They're a little... Larry, don't leave when I'm talking to you. Larry, where are you going? All right. He didn't want to talk to me.
Nobody asked you for advice.
We're going to send you some pantyhose and all kinds of wonderful things. And he left, walked right out on me. What do you want? Oh,
I don't know.
we want some more Kleenex, but we don't ran out of Kleenex. We've got to do a little commercial here, then hurry back and see what happens next. You know, it isn't very often that one of our celebrities brings parts of his family in here, and Peter Isaacson brought his mother in here, and I thought you'd like to see her. There she is, Lucille Isaacson down there. You're a very neat lady, have a very gifted son.
Accompanies me everywhere.
She accompanies you everywhere.
She's my moral support.
Next time we get there.
Next
if
time we get
Peter's
together?
mom isn't here.
Oh, Peter Isaacson will not be here. However, in his seat, you will see...
Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Linda Day George, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Julifant.
And of course, Peter Isaacson will be back another time. And so will all of you. Thank you, one and all. Gene Rayburn here for Match Game 77. Tally ho!
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production. From Television City in Hollywood, it's Tattletale. Welcome to the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And now, here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Hello, everybody.
Hiya.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you all. Oh, you're all bright and sunny and shiny today, even though it's pouring rain in California. Shh, I shouldn't tell them, huh? Because, see, everybody here writes home and says, oh, you should have been in California this week. It was wonderful. Don't let them kid you. We get it, too. And here's some people we're very happy to be indoors and dry with today. Winning money for the blue section, Fred Travelina and Lois Travelina. Winning money for the banana section from Magnum P.I., Roger E. Mosley and Tony Loudermilk. And winning money for the red section, Peter Bailey, Breton, and from Capital, Carolyn Jones. Hello there, everybody.
Hello.
Roger, fix your collar before we go
collar?
further.
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
See, I have to dress you and
land.
everything. We have a couple of us. We have never met before, Peter, but I know everybody else except Tony, I guess. Roger, I haven't seen you really since we worked together, I guess.
No, you saw me once when you beat me to death in a tennis game. It was disgusting.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the tournament.
Yeah, sure you forgot.
What
Sure
a
you
gentleman
forgot.
you are. This guy, I'm thrilled for you in the show, too.
Oh, thank you.
Roger and I know each other from Semi-Tough when we had a little fun together in Texas. That's another story. Welcome, everybody. Peter, you and Carolyn are rookies. You've never done this show before.
That's very right, yes.
But welcome to you both.
But I've seen the show many times.
Oh, thank you. Bless
I'm
you.
an old hand at this.
What a guy.
Money in the Bank, I told him that.
It is?
Yeah.
You've heard that before, haven't you, Red Section? Fred and Lois, welcome to you, and Tony and Carolyn. Here we'll visit later. Let's get the first question underway. Worth $150 to your rooting sections. This is how it goes. Ladies, someone gives you a parrot for a gift. The parrot talks, but unfortunately, mostly in four-letter words. When company comes over, will you hide the parrot, or will you keep him right there for laughs? Off you go. That's one of my favorite jokes. Who is it? The plumber! Remember that? Who is it? The plumber! Fred, what will Lois say?
I don't know. She doesn't hide me yet. I would say, depending on the party, you know, certain people would really show people would find that hysterical, and then other people would find that. I would say she would let the parrot stay out and go and do all those obscene things.
Yeah. Something funny about a bird talking that way, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Of course, they'll probably figure you taught him everything he knows.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well, when he starts doing impressions, the bird is definitely out into the garage, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
you'll leave him there for laughs.
Yes.
Here she comes. What are you going to do about that bird, Lois?
Lordy be. Let's see. I think I would probably keep him in view.
Yeah, leave him out there for laughs.
Yeah.
You got it. See how easy that was? Roger, what will you do? What will Tony do? Remember, I'm asking Tony the question.
Wow. We don't allow profanity or cigarettes in our house.
Really? How about booze?
How about booze?
Yeah.
B-O-O-Z or B-O-O-S?
No, booze.
Booze.
Yeah, as in drinking. Booze.
Well, you know, you have to have a little spirits there.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Just
right there. We're not quite straight down the, you know.
Yeah.
We got a 6-year-old. We got to put that parrot in the back somewhere.
Aha.
Right. We cannot have a parrot parroting the parrot.
No. Right. Oh, I understand. Sure. Right. The kids pick him up too.
Right on. So the parrot has got to go.
Can you believe the bird would be teaching the kid how to say those things?
I can imagine that.
Can you imagine your child walking around going, oh?
That's the part I can't imagine.
Okay, you'll say that you will, put him away.
We will put this parrot in the back, period. So
Yeah.
where the guests are coming, this parrot's got to be back somewhere.
Put the bag over him.
The bag's over
He'll
there.
think it's a permanent night forever.
Put your bag,
Here he
parrot.
comes. Tony, what are you going to do with the parrot that uses 4-letter words?
Oh, I wouldn't want to hide him. I'd keep him out.
Yeah, no, that's not what Roger said.
The hills are alive.
See, you two are going to get to know a lot about each other this week. You'll find that out. I'm sorry. Peter, what will Carolyn say?
Well, my rough guess is she's from Texas, from Amarillo.
Yes.
Very straight upbringing.
Yes.
And in particular, in front of people, we probably give the parrot to the neighbor, in which case we couldn't make the difference because he swears all day long.
Yes. Oh, the neighbor
We
does?
give it to the neighbor, yeah.
Probably where you got it in the first place. So you'll get rid of the parrot?
Right.
Okay, here she comes. Carolyn, what are you going to do with that bird, that foul-mouthed bird?
Well, you know, I can think of about 3 reasons for what I'm going to say. One is I collect parrot jokes. 2 is I think I would only have people in my house who have a sense of humor. Otherwise, they get out right away. And thirdly, Peter would not let me have a bird that didn't talk dirty.
Aha.
So, I would probably explain to the guests first that the reason the bird talks dirty is not because I taught him, but because he was a gift.
Right.
But I would keep that so-and-so right there.
Right, and that's... those are 3 wonderful reasons for being wrong. Peter got that wrong.
I don't believe
Well, he thought you'd give the bird to the guy next door, who also
No,
talks
to
dirty.
the girl next door.
Oh, the girl next door. Well, maybe that's his problem. He couldn't be sure which it was. You're still wrong. Lois and Fred are right and get the whole thing for the first question, and we'll come back to question number 2 in just a second. Oh! Got 30 seconds. Come back. I didn't have... Hello? Question number 2 coming up. This is it. If you're ready, I certainly am. Ladies, this question is worth $150 to your rooting sections. Listen very carefully, Tony and Carolyn especially.
Yeah.
Ladies, how often are you surprised when couples you know announce they're getting divorced? Most of the time, about half of the time, or less than that? Are you surprised? Goodbye. Well, it's a tough town for all that, I suppose. I don't know if people always say Hollywood people get divorced all the time. I think it happens everywhere, doesn't it? I don't think we're special in that department. What do you think, Roger? What will Tony say? I am asking her, remember.
Tony will say that, wow. What was that question?
How often are you surprised when couples announce they're getting divorced?
Most of the time, half of the time,
or less than that.
Gee whiz, these questions are so easy when we start out and rehearse them, but now when you give us the real questions.
Yes.
Yes. I would say the latter, the last one.
Even less than that?
Even less. We're very seldom surprised. We get no hands at watching divorces.
Oh, I see, because you expect it almost, huh? Or you're not surprised because, oh, there goes another one.
Yeah, I sound so cynical, don't I?
Not
but
really, no.
It's what she'll say.
Sure, absolutely. Right banana section, here she comes. How often are you surprised, would you say, Tony?
I am hardly ever surprised. Roger and I have a philosophy. For some people, that marriage license seems to change things. So I'm not surprised when friends tell us that they're divorcing.
But I think you're saying the same, even less than that. You're right. Peter, you smell victory again?
Yeah. And this time I don't even think about it. I just know. We discussed this last night, this very subject matter.
You did?
And there's the last one. What's the last one?
Even less than that.
Even less than that.
You really, when you said you discussed, you figured out, you were talking about questions that might come up on the show, or you were just talking about divorce?
No, in general.
Yeah.
About divorces.
But what did you decide in that conversation? That there are a lot and there's nothing you can do about it?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, I get it's a, what is it, 3 out of, it was for a while 4 out of 4.
It's an incredible
It's
rate.
3 out of 4 now, I suppose.
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, here we go. Carolyn, how would you feel about that? How often would you be surprised, in fact?
Well, having been married 3 times myself, I'm never surprised.
Even less than that, and you're right.
Did we win?
Yes, you got that right.
Terrific, cherries.
Yes,
We are no
yes.
longer...
No, you're in the dumper, no more.
That's
no,
right.
You're fine. As a matter of fact, the Red section smells victory now. They're thrilled to death
Great.
with you. Fred, what will Lois say?
Lois will say that Ernest Ainsley will say, yeah, he-la. Excuse me, sorry about that. I would say, we heard some friends of ours that we really, really love a lot got a divorce, or getting a divorce, and we were really shocked about it.
Because you had no idea.
We had
that
no
there was
idea.
any
So I would
trouble.
say half the time.
Half the time you're surprised.
She would be half surprised.
Yeah,
Half the time.
because, you know, I was thinking about it beforehand, too. There are people that you know are having trouble, but sometimes you have no idea what's going on inside a marriage. And all of a sudden
I
they say-
personally find that I never expected.
Yeah.
I always hear these things, and it was like, oh, no, not them. You know, it
Yeah.
always surprises me.
All right, but you'll say Lois will say half the time. Here she
yeah.
comes. How often are you surprised, Lois?
I'm always very surprised.
No, he said half the time. So see if things evened up nicely that time? See, we try to make everybody happy. Tony and Roger and Carolyn and Peter are right. Split it in half, and it's halftime, guys. Step to the rear, if you will. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll continue with the second half of Charlotte after this message. Don't go away. He's that little thing he grabs. Oh, you too. It was a different reason. Hello. We've been visiting while you were gone. As you can see, I have 3 lovely ladies with me. And while we're talking, Carolyn, congratulations on Capital,
Thank you.
on CBS Every Day. It's a wonderful show, and you're wonderful
Thank
in it,
you.
too.
I'm having a marvelous time.
Well, of course you're having a wonderful time. I mean, who wouldn't have a wonderful time being so evil and nasty? And
Oh, it's the greatest. I mean, I
Sure.
get out all my frustration. I came home and Peter said, I don't know you. You're so calm and gentle. It's because I get out all of my aggravation
Sure.
on the show.
Sure. It's so much more fun than playing a goody-goody, isn't it?
Of course, of course.
Sure.
There's so many evil things we all have inside of us.
Yes, never mind. Moving right along. This question is for the fellas. Remember, I'm asking them. That's the way to
Yes.
play the game. Men, have you ever had a love affair with a woman who was having an affair with another man at the same time? Oh. Yes or no? Goodbye.
What?
I'll say it again to you guys. Has he ever had an affair with a woman who was having an affair with another man at the same time? And we're going to start with you, Carolyn, since you seem rather interested in that question.
Well, I tell you, he's probably going to kill me for saying this. But yes.
But he has.
And when he found out, he divorced her.
Oh.
So he's probably going to kill me for that. But yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes, the answer was yes. I mean, I won't take yes for an answer. Here he comes. Peter, we want a yes or no from you, sir.
The answer is yes.
That's correct. Peter, beforehand, before we got on the air, I heard Carolyn mention that you spoke 4 languages. Is that right?
That's right.
Yes. What was your first language?
The first language was Dutch.
Oh.
It
French.
sounds like knitting needles
French,
clacking together.
German,
Dutch,
English,
French, German, and
a few
English.
others.
And a few others.
But
Well,
English the best.
yeah. Yes is the one we wanted, and you're right. Lois, what will Fred say?
Absolutely no, because he went with one other girl before me, and we have been married for 12 years, and I know there's never been anyone else.
That's nice.
You do, huh?
I'm positive.
Oh.
Even though all those showgirls are in Las Vegas, I'm with Fred at the same time.
Right there in the line, watching
You
him,
know
huh?
it.
Okay, you'll say no. Never happened to Fred.
Never.
Here he comes. Well, Fred, have you ever had that experience?
I love questions like these, you know what I mean? I mean, they're really down home, you know what I mean?
Hey.
The only one I can think of that even comes close, Rochester, to this was, you remember Jack Nicholson in Reds when he was fooling around with John Reed's wife, and so she could say yes to something like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as I know about moi, the answer would have to be no.
That's correct. I don't know about Jack and all those other people, but for you, No.
That was a very long explanation.
No. That's a
But it was
wonderful.
a good imitation. Doesn't he know?
I never heard anybody do Jack Nicholson before. That was wonderful.
You know, I just got the part of Judas Iscariot, and I asked Warren Beatty to play the part of God, but he turned it down because it wasn't big enough.
Yeah. Isn't that great? That's terrific. Tony, what would Roger say?
Oh, God, Bert, that's a loaded question.
Yeah. Probably why we asked.
All right, I'm going back a whole lot of years, and I'll say yes.
Yeah. Sure, it can happen. I mean,
Yeah.
what the hey? It doesn't mean he's not a nice fella. Not
In
his
fact,
fault.
he's a best fella.
Yeah, he's a terrific fella. Here he comes. Roger, you know the setup here. We're looking for a yes or no.
Well, Bert, I was married at one time, and I got an effing husband. And I'm not going to take the course over again. I haven't found any qualified instructors. Most of the guys I know were getting an F too. So in between that and running a Tony, I must have found myself involved in practically every kind of male-female relationship you can imagine. And so I guess one of them must have been having an affair with a woman who's having an affair with another man. So I would say yes.
Yes, that's right. That was very nicely handled, guys. You're all right. We'll split that three ways. We'll come back and break up this close game in a minute with a $300 question after this message for you. Having an affair with another woman. Having an affair with another man. Here we go. This one will decide the issue for the day. It's worth $300. We have a very close game. Roger, you and Peter are tied with $125 apiece, and Fred, you've got $200. You're in the lead. So listen very carefully. $300, and it's for the guys. What are you most satisfied with? Your looks or your intellect? Most satisfied with. Goodbye. I don't know. Tough question. What will Roger say? Tony, we'll start with you.
I always tell Roger that he's ruggedly handsome, and he doesn't quite know how to take that. So I therefore think that he's probably more comfortable with his intellect
You
than
think
with
so?
his looks. Yeah.
I think he's kind of cute, don't you, guys?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. But he doesn't. He's not thrilled about that. Huh?
No.
I don't know if anybody really likes their looks.
Yeah.
Or their
He's
voice
not
or any of those
conceited,
things.
so that's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
He just thinks he's brilliant.
Yeah. And big. Big and brilliant.
Yeah, big and brilliant. That's him.
BB.
Hey, BB, here he comes. Roger, you know the predicament that we put you in. How do you feel about it?
Because of my size, a lot of people always approach me on the physical aspect of my being, and that bothers me. So I love it when I turn that around and get there with the intellect. I am most satisfied with my intellect.
You are right, sir. And you just proved it by getting that right. What a guy. I don't care what anybody says. I think you're adorable. What do you think of that? They can talk if they want to.
Of course.
Carolyn, what will Peter say to this?
Well, of course, I think Peter is gorgeous. You know, the first time I saw him, I said, I can't go out with you. You're prettier than I am. But he doesn't think so. You know, he sees mirrors and he goes this way. And for an actor, that's pretty peculiar, let me
Yes.
tell you. So I think he would be more interested in his intellect.
Yeah, well,
and think his intellect is more attractive than himself.
Right. And of course, we've already found out that he speaks 4 languages
Yes.
and lots of others partially as well.
Oh, and he was trained as an engineer and changed to be an actor, and he's a classically trained actor. Shakespeare is, he's gorgeous in it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Here he comes. Intellect it is. Peter, which one will it be? Did that startle you there, that little ping? Comes on there kind of loud in the phones, doesn't it?
Woke him up.
Yeah. Which one do you think you are most happy with, most satisfied with?
Well, actually, the first time I got married, my wife then proposed to me, and she was very wealthy. And she said to me, "Do you want to marry me?" And I said to her, "Listen, financially, you're not compatible with me. Intellectually, you're not compatible with... No, the other way around. Financially, I'm not compatible with you. Intellectually, you're not compatible with me. Therefore, intellect more than the...
That's correct. You got it.
My heart, sweetheart. I thought you were going to say it again.
Of course, he's had a little...
That scared me to death.
Well, he had another element. You added financial to this, and I find that very interesting. Are you more satisfied with your looks, your intellect, or your money is what we should... You should have made it.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because she was one of the, the Johnson & Johnson
Oh, my.
family.
Whoa.
So every time you put on a Band-Aid or something,
Made her another half a penny.
Yeah,
Boy,
exactly.
Gee whiz. I'd
So
cut-
that's not like little money. That's
no,
like
that's big money.
big money.
Lois, what will Fred say? This will decide the game, by the way, because we have
Okay,
two-thirds of a tithe staring at us. Here.
Let's see. Fred likes to, if Fred lived in a house with mirrors, he would be looking at himself all the time. However, that is because of his profession and always doing faces
Yeah.
and impressions. However, he does pride himself. He reads the newspaper and books. Any topic you can name, he pretty much knows a lot about it. So I would think in intellect.
Intellect. You'll go with intellect.
Yes, definitely.
Well, most comedians usually are very, very bright people.
Yes.
There's
yes.
hardly ever been a dumbbell comedian. Well, with a couple of exceptions. Let's bring them on now. Fred, this will decide the game. If you get this right, you will win for the blue section. If not, the other two guys are going to come from behind and win it. So don't feel any pressure. What are you most satisfied
Well, if my
with?
voice goes up a couple of octaves, you'll know I have pressure. But if it doesn't, I'm fine.
Yo, this is a tough question. I'll tell you, God. Well, I have this terrible habit. I don't know if Lois has I'm always looking in mirrors, and I'm always fussing about my clothes, and I'm never really satisfied with how much I weigh or if my hair is long enough. Lois always says I was born with a mirror in my mouth. But with my intellect, I tend to like discussions. I tend to be very opinionated, which is a fault, but I have to live with it. I would say I'm most satisfied with my intellect.
That's the one. You're right. Time is up. We split the 300 three ways, but Lois and Fred win it for the blue section.
Congratulations, Lois.
We'll be back in a moment and give them their money. It's close, wasn't it? See you in a second. Hello! The blue section today with Fred and Lois won it with $300. We had $1,000. Their rooting section will divide $1,300 among themselves. Not bad. Thank you all for being with us, and thank you for tuning us in on Tattletales. Bert Conley saying so long. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
In addition to cash awards, a member of the winning rooting section selected at random will also receive Presto's Popcorn Now. Uses hot air, not hot oil to popcorn. Features automatic buttering and continuous non-stop popping. Cooking and cleanup are quick and easy with this Revere copper-class stainless steel skillet with Silverstone interior. Silverstone spells durability. A serving tray and Sanaflush. Tired of constantly scrubbing toilet bowls? Put Sanaflush 4-month automatic bowl cleaner in your tank and stop that constant scrubbing. And a great selection of fashion-right shoes from Kinney, the great American shoe store, who can bring you all the latest styles at down-to-earth prices. Kinney can. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Gary Crosby, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Mary Wicks, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rivers.
Well, Johnny O, how kind of you to come. Thank you all.
Thank you.
I greet you. You're a wonderful bunch.
I heard that.
Yes.
I did hear that. Do a good show today.
All right. Why?
My fiance is here.
Oh, really? Where is she?
Sat right.
That's my wife. That's not your fiancée, you rascal.
Right there. Wave,
You
darling.
blackguard.
Little wave, darling.
No waving, please. Hello, darling. How kind of you to come. Thank you. Yes. I love her a lot. Now, would you greet Mike Maddox and Lynn DeLange? Mike is the current champ. He had $1,900. He's ecstatic about that. What do you do with your money, Mike?
I'll probably pay some bills off.
Really? Are you in debt?
Yes.
Are you a bad risk?
No.
No. Okay. Are you a bad risk?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
You didn't match anybody.
No.
But you will.
Yes.
Because the second ones are easier than the first.
Mm,
You
better
do
be.
understand that, don't you? Okay. We'll continue this game right after we do a little business with America. Now, push the button, reveal the other round. One question belongs to Mike, and it reads as follows. Did you hear about the Godfather omelet? No, let me tell you about it. Thank you for asking. Here's the way it goes. You take 6 eggs and beat them with a blank. It's called the Godfather omelet. Godfather omelet. You take
think I
6
have.
eggs, beat them with a blank.
Thank you not to look
You
at
didn't
my...
know your wife's everybody's fiance. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't, Chuck.
Well, you're a sucker and a sap because everybody knows it. And Helen knows what I'm talking about, like the other night.
A libelous fantasy if I've ever heard one. Okay, here we go. Chuck, we're going to start without you. Now, Mike, did you hear about the Godfather omelet? Now, let me tell you about it. Here's the way it goes. You take 6 eggs and beat them with a blank.
Blackjack.
A blackjack.
Blackjack.
Okay. Not bad. Blackjack. Blackjack is a device used
I thought you'd treat him a little meaner than that. I thought you'd beat 6 eggs with a 6-shooter.
with a 6-shooter. 6 eggs with a 6-shooter. What do you say?
Now, Richard said that that woman sitting over there was his fiancée, right?
Yes.
And you said that that woman was your wife?
Right.
You never told me you were married.
Oh, yes.
Cement mixer.
8.
That was so good.
Hello, Charles.
Boy, that's lousy acting.
Show us your
Now,
blackjack.
Will the Italians applaud in the audience? Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
They will understand this. Again, it's a higher echelon answer. This is, they will understand because they will understand. Beat with a nephew.
They didn't understand, Charles.
Are there
All right,
any
now wait, hold on.
Swedish people?
No, wait. Let's hear a boo from just the Italians.
And I'm not even Italian.
Not Italian.
My wife is. Can I move?
All right. Mike is looking for the answer blackjack, Mary. You take
Yeah.
6 eggs and beat them with a blackjack. What did you say?
I was along with Gary with a gat.
With a gat, a gun.
Gun.
All right. The Godfather omelet. Tell us about it, sir.
Are there any undertakers?
Any undertakers?
Are there any?
Undertakers, would you raise your hands? Yeah, there are 3.
Then I think you appreciate this. Body.
Take 6 eggs and beat them with a body.
That's sick.
You have to stick on 17. It's a little blackjack joke.
Okay, Fanny, we're ready for you.
Hit me.
Hit me. Hit me. Bing. Show it.
I said with an Italian.
You take 6 eggs and beat them with an Italian. Isn't this fun? Neither one of you has scored yet. You do want to go on, don't you? Lynn, you may have A or B.
Well, I don't think B could be as bad again, so I'll try B again.
B again. All right.
And you know darn well that it's B again.
Nanukla, the Eskimo's wife, said, "Sometimes it's strange being married to Nanook. He even yells mush when he blinks." Mush. 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 He even yells mush when he blinks.
I'm on. I got it, Roy.
Okay.
We're not showing you.
Wonderful. Put it right in the slot there. Okay. Nanukla, the Eskimo's wife, said, "Sometimes it's strange being married to Nanook. He even yells mush when he blinks."
Makes love?
Makes love. Well, I think she's come up with the definitive answer. What do you say?
Right alongside of me, makes love.
There's one for Lynn.
There's Uno.
What have you got here?
You've seen it before. You don't want to see it on the air. See what have I got here? Makes love.
That's two for Lynn. Yeah.
Makes cold, icy love.
Cold, icy love. Love, nevertheless. That's three for Lynn. Mary?
As our Spanish friends say, makes coochie coochie.
Ah. So that's the way it is. I never knew that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Makes love.
L-U-V, love. 5 for her. Fanny, now don't break the momentum and the spell here. This shows you a card that says makes love. Do you understand?
Well, I got confused.
Oh, you did?
I was thinking about breakfast. What do you eat for breakfast?
I don't know.
You eat mush.
Mush.
So I said eats. I don't want to hear it.
He yells mush when he eats. So she's got 5, but you still got one chance at it. But right now we've got this for you. 85? Okay, here we go. Now, this is the last question of the game, Mike. And here's the way it is. You must match 5 to tie. However, if you match all 6, you can win the game.
Oh, good.
Everyone will play.
Of course.
The garbage man said.
Oh, dear. What?
He said, I can always spot Kojak's garbage. There's always a lot of blank in it. I can always spot Kojak's garbage. There's always a lot of blank in it. There you are, sir.
Always lots of.
Right. There's always lots of blank in it.
Now stop it, I beg of you, stop it.
Do not
I
fight
already
children.
have my answer.
Now watch, I'm
Okay.
finished, watch what she writes. Just so the country knows exactly the kind of woman you really
You
are.
think you have an original answer? You haven't had an original thought in a lifetime. What makes you think you come up with
Leave
an
it
original
alone, Brad.
answer? Hello, darling. Do go on with the game.
All right, Mike. The garbage man said, I can always spot Kojak's garbage. There's always lots of blank in it.
Lollipop sticks or wrappers.
Well, lollipop sticks is the first thing he said, and that's what we have to count. We can't take 2 answers there. He said lollipop sticks or wrappers, but lollipop sticks is what he said first, and that's what we have to count. Gary, what do you say?
Well, for his head, I said neutral shoe polish.
Neutral shoe polish.
Right
Right.
off there on top.
Shine it up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, you must
the
match
shoe polish
everyone
in my
else
ass.
to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Here we go, Brett. Lollipop sticks is his...
Well, I was going to say hair, but I realized that that would have been totally wrong, so I said lollipop stick.
All right. Only 1 for him. Here we go, Chuck.
They know already because I explained it. Lollipop
okay.
stick.
The whole world knows, Charles.
Lollipop sticks.
Score is now 5 to 3. Richard, there's always lots of lollipop sticks in it, according to him.
I said wrappers.
Lollipop wrappers. So that means Linda Lange wins the game. Look at that, Fanny. Hair. Okay. Congratulations. Get back to you in a minute. Don't go away. Mike is leaving here with $1,900. Mike Maddox, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Mike. How you feeling?
Great.
Good. This is her first trip up here, and she's going to have a go at the real big money now. Over $5,000 could be hers. Let's see how it goes, shall we?
Okay.
All right. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we said to those people, write down your best answer to this. Mating blank. If you say the answer that they wrote down most frequently, you get $500. If you say the answer they wrote down second most frequently, you get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. Now, 3 of our 6 celebrities will help you, Lynn.
Richard, please.
Mating game.
Mating game is 1.
Fanny?
What do you say, Fanny?
Well, let me give this some serious thought.
You need a call from heaven?
All right. I do a lot of hunting.
Yes. Big game hunting, right?
All right. Something I've heard in the big woods, mating call.
Mating call, yes. Just thought of that this instant. Isn't she
And the
wonderful?
fact that my little eyes snapped right over to that card doesn't mean a thing.
Right.
And Mary.
Mary, have you got one?
No.
No,
Wait,
why
I'll
not?
get one.
No, one will come to you.
One will come to you.
Now, wait a
Trust
minute.
me.
Hold everything.
Mating season.
Season. Yeah. So, we have all of the ingredients here. We have the mating season, the mating call, of course, and the mating game. You want one of those, or have you got one of your own?
I'll take game.
You want the game?
Yes, sure.
You don't like that? What do you think it would be? Season.
Mating
You think it's
game.
going to be season? All right, she thinks it's going to be mating game. Let's find out what it is right now, all together. Let's reveal the $100 response. Mating call. That's one that a celebrity gave you there. May we see the $250 number?
Before we go any further, just before we go, what do you think it's going to be now?
Have you changed your mind yet? Oh, terrific. Okay, Ari, slide the big one. Game it is. So, Lynn, you pick up $500 more. You have a total of $600. Now you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And to collect, remember, you have to match one celebrity, and this has to be an exact match.
Richard, please.
All right, good luck to you, Lynn. Stand right there if you would. I'll get the $5,000 question, which reads as follows. League of blank. League of blank. Okay, Lynn, you give us the answer that Richard has written on that card and put in the slot. And if you do that, you get $5,000.
League of Nations?
League of Nations, she said. I think it'll match Richard. We'll find out right now if it does. Yes or no, Richard, does it match?
Yeah!
Congratulations. Now you have $5,600. Lynn DeLange is very happy. Now we want to do a little business with you. Hurry back. Wonderful. Now, would you all join me in greeting our new player, Dennis Nelson III? Applause, applause, applause. Yay, Dennis. Now, we're a very friendly bunch here, Dennis, and we'd like to find out a little bit about you before we begin.
Right. Well, I'm a retired naval officer of 27 years. I'm now a regional exec for the National Alliance of Businessmen, working on behalf of President Carter's program to hire veterans and ex-offenders as well as disadvantaged and youth.
Did you? That's very good, Dennis. We're proud of you for that. Dennis, when you joined the Navy, did they live up to that slogan, join the Navy and see the world?
I sure have. I've seen the world about 4 times.
You've been all over?
Yes, sir.
Around the world?
Here we go.
That's wonderful. Well, good luck to you, Dennis.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure to have you here. Good luck to both of you. Let's begin by asking Dennis to make a selection.
I'll try A.
All right. This is A. Aye, aye, sir.
Whatever you
Selma said, my husband doesn't love me anymore. Last night I asked him to scratch my back. He did, but he used blank. He used...
Oh, I see.
I asked him to scratch my back. He did, but he used blank. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Did you say how blank? So...
Well, it's up to you.
Oh. Is there that sort of freedom? I didn't
Yes,
realize.
indeed.
Look at her. Let the
There
audience
is?
see. Bring your cameras
That
in.
kind of freedom.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Whatever you think that person over there will do. All right.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, hon.
We're waiting.
So many brilliant answers.
I'll read it
Firing
slowly,
from my
Dennis,
brain.
while they're finishing writing. Selma said, my husband doesn't love me anymore. This is called acting, Dennis.
Oh, is that what it's called?
My husband doesn't love me anymore. Last night I asked him to scratch my back. He did, but he used blank.
Scouring pad.
A scouring pad. Right. Now, you spent some time doing KP duty, I see, pots and pans and all that. You'd be familiar with scouring pads. But would you expect a bunch of jaded, sophisticated Hollywoodites to be familiar with mundane things like scouring pads?
Yes,
would
sir.
You? Oh, you would? Yes, sir. Okay. Anything you say, sir. Okay, Gary, show us your scouring pad. If not...
The romance was truly over. He used a hunting knife.
A hunting knife? I asked him to scratch my back. He used a hunting knife. Wow. What do you say?
Well, it's not a match, but it's that thing you use in a garden with claws. It looks like that. What do you call that?
That's a rake.
No, it's too small for a rake.
An awl. No.
Is that what it's called?
You use it in a garden?
Yeah, it comes in a little bunch. You have a little shovel and you have
Hand, only it's
Little
thin.
three thing.
only
Like
it's a
this.
little.
You're weird. A what?
Cultivator.
That's not a
that's big
cultivator. Is that
cultivator.
what it is?
No, it's
Whatever
a
it is.
Well, it doesn't
It doesn't
match.
match.
Looks like a
What
chicken
difference?
foot.
Let's not have a big debate about a wrong answer
Can't
here.
face that your wife's everybody's fiancée, can you? I said a wire brush.
A wire brush is a good answer.
No, thank you, sweetheart.
Very good answer.
But still, it stinks.
Yes. Okay. Now, Dennis is looking for a scouring pad. Mary?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of the sweetheart of the Navy. Brillo, and that's a scouring pad.
Oh, that isn't good. Thank you. Splendid. Well done, right, Richard?
Yes, I said sandpaper.
Sandpaper would hurt a lot, too? Yeah, that would tell her something.
Truly.
Yes, Miss Fanny,
What
honey.
is that thing you use in the garden? What's that called?
That's called a rake. That's
A what?
A rake.
That's right.
Rake, yes. Well, now, Dennis picked up one. Lynn, let's see how you do with your first round question. Here it is. One nurse said to another.
Nurse.
One nurse said to another.
Nurse.
I think that surgeon used to be a gardener. Well, now take a look. He's operating on the patient with a blank.
How did those two questions come together?
I don't know. Why would those two questions come together? Just coincidence, that's all. Aren't we
Let's
lucky
see.
to have two questions like that coming together?
Hang on to the
Sorry.
answers.
One nurse said to another, I think that surgeon used to be a gardener. Take a look. He's operating on the patient with a...
Trying to decide between two. Is it a trowel that you dig with?
A trowel.
Is that what that's called?
Well, yeah, a trowel. You dig with a trowel, right. A trowel. She said a trowel.
Sorry, I had a shovel.
A shovel.
Yes.
Okay.
A trowel is shaped not unlike that.
Wait a minute. What? Hold. You matched shovel, did you?
Yeah.
Is that what you did? Oh, it's all right. A trowel is a small shovel, right.
It is?
Yes.
I thought a trowel was a trowel.
Oh, a trowel is a trowel. That's two for her. What do you say?
Edge trimmer.
Edge trimmer. Well, that'd remove the appendix in a hurry, now wouldn't it? What do you say, Mary?
I said a hoe.
A hoe. Richard.
Trowel.
Trowel. There's another one for Lynn. Fanny.
Pair of clippers.
A pair of clippers to trim the hedges. Okay, 3-1 the score at the end of round one. Now this for you. Hurry back. Listen, next time, when all of us are gathered here, these are the bodies that you will see on this very stage. Not horizontal, vertical, like this.
David Doyle, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Ava Gabor, Richard Dawson, and Penny White.
I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next time for Match Game 78. Bon voyage.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.
Let's meet the Clark family. Vivian, Robin, Bob, Cheryl, and Sharon, ready for action. Playing against the Prosser family. Carol, Eric, Lloyd, Vicky, and Marilyn, on your marks. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Cohn.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. That's enough of that. I want to thank you for joining us. Today we're going to have a ball because we've got a wonderful champion team, another wonderful family who are going to be battling it for their family honor and again for $5,000. Right now, let's say hello to our champions, the Clark family. Hi, Sharon. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, your family to date has won $10,782. And looking for more. Once again, who did you bring with you today?
I brought along my sister-in-law Cheryl.
Okay,
my
good to see you again,
brother,
Cheryl.
My brother-in-law Bob.
Howdy, Bob.
My mother-in-law Vivian. Hi.
Nice to see you, Vivian.
My sister-in-law Robin.
All right.
Hi, Ray.
Good luck to you. You're playing a pretty tough-looking family, the Prosser family. Lloyd, you're a very impressive-looking guy. And you're a
thank you.
lieutenant colonel.
That's right.
We'll talk maybe more about that later. Would you introduce us to the troops?
Sure. This is my tremendous wife, Vicki.
Hi, Vicki.
Hi. Sister Marilyn.
Hi.
Sister Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Hi. And baby brother, Eric. Hello.
All right. A very handsome family indeed. I wish you well today.
Thank you.
Only one way to know if you're going to win, and let's play the feud. Good luck to both of you. The first family to $300 wins the game and gets a chance to play Fast Money for $5,000. We asked 100 people this question. The top 5 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer. If a husband is left home alone, what would he cook for himself? Sharon?
A sandwich.
A sandwich? How about sandwich? Did not make the survey, Lloyd.
I think a steak.
He says steak. Let's see steak. It is not there. We come over to Cheryl.
Eggs.
Eggs. Husband fixed eggs. How about eggs? It's there. Now we go over here. 2 answers can beat it. Vicki, can you give me one of them?
I'd say hamburgers.
You say hamburgers. Let me see hamburgers. Number 2, we come over to the Proctors. They take control. Vicki, welcome to our show.
Thank you very
now,
much.
you struck first. You get the chance at the bank. If a husband is left home alone, what would he cook for himself?
TV dinner.
TV dinner. That. It's got to be number 1. Let's see. TV dinner. Carol. If a husband is left home alone, what would he cook for himself?
Soup.
He cooks soup? Let me see soup. There it is. Hi, Eric. Welcome to the show.
Okay. How about a sloppy Joe?
A sloppy Joe? All right. Here comes strike 1. A sloppy Joe. Strike 1, but you got 2 more. Lloyd.
I think I'm going to try leftovers.
Leftovers? That might be there. If it is, you take the bank. Let me see leftovers. Strike 2, surprising. Vicki, you started this for your family. Can you take the cash home? If a husband is left home alone, what would he cook for himself?
I'd say takeout. He'd call for takeout.
Call for takeout?
Yeah. Or is that considered?
Could be your third strike. Let me see. Takeout. Yeah. Third strike, and the champions get that chance to steal. You know how it works. Help the head of your family with 1 answer. Robin.
Ray, I'm going to say grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese. Vivian.
I'm going to say hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Bob.
Chicken.
Chicken. Cheryl.
I'm going to say Pete's frozen food.
She says frozen food. Now, you can take any of those answers, or you can choose your own, Sharon. What are you going to do?
I'll say grilled cheese.
She says grilled cheese. If it's there, you take the bank. If not, it goes to the Proctors.
Good answer.
Grilled cheese. The Proctors take the bank first. All right. What would we cook, fellas, if we were home alone? Number 5. Hot dogs. Makes a lot of sense to me. The feud's begun. Don't go away, because we're going all the way to $300, and somebody's playing for $5,000. Welcome back to Family Feud. The Proctor family has $67. The Clarks have 0. Time for another face-off. Cheryl. Vicki. The top 7 answers on the board. Name a television evangelist who you think is trustworthy. Vicki. Billy Graham. How about Billy Graham? Number 1 answer, they take control. For sure. Marilyn. Can you name a television evangelist who you think is trustworthy?
I'll say Pat Robertson.
Pat Robertson, possibly. How about Pat Robertson? 2 people in our survey agreed. Cheryl.
Jerry Falwell.
Jerry Falwell. There would be many people that would agree with that answer. Let us see Jerry Falwell. 2 people. I don't understand. If only 2 people follow Jerry Falwell and only 2 follow Pat Robertson, how are they getting all those millions?
I don't know.
Okay. Can you help me, Eric? Name a television evangelist who you think is trustworthy.
Tough. I'm going to have to say Jimmy Swaggart.
Eric.
He's an evangelist.
Carol says it's a bad answer. Let us see. How about Jimmy Swaggart? It's there! The man has admitted to sexual immorality, and he's got one more follower than Falwell. I don't know, Lloyd.
Oh, the Reverend Schindler, I think is his name.
Schindler?
Yeah.
Reverend Schindler.
Yeah.
Is that the name? All right, let's see if it's there.
Good answer, Lex.
Thanks for that. Was a great
It's one of my chaplains.
Reverend Schindler. Oh, strike number one. Vicky.
Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about Oral Roberts? Six people in the survey agreed. Marilyn.
Well, if they accepted Jimmy Swaggart, I'm going to go with Baker.
I
gotta go with Baker.
I love him. How about Baker? No, we'll only go so far. Carol, there are two strikes. Name a television evangelist who you think is trustworthy.
I don't know of anymore.
You got 3 seconds. They took the third strike. There are two answers there. Champions, help the head of your family, Robin.
Jim Carbaugh.
Jim Carbaugh, Vivian?
I don't know.
Bob?
Schuler.
Schuler, Cheryl?
Reverend Schuler.
Okay, I think he already said that. I got to ask you because I think he didn't say that. Okay, you can say Schuler. Robin, who is Carvajal?
He's my husband.
He's your husband? Well, I hope to God for your sake he made the survey. Okay. Sharon, you can take any of those answers. What are you going to do?
What did they say, Schuler?
They did. Two of them said that, but you can
Okay.
make up your own.
Reverend Schuler.
Reverend Schuler, if he's up there, you take that bank.
Good answer, Sharon.
Not goes to the Prossers. The Reverend Schuler. It's there. I do believe. You take the bank, the Clark family. I'm sorry over there. I think he said Schiller. Is that the problem?
Yeah, he...
Schindler.
Schindler, that's his cousin, and he didn't make
I
the
was trying to
survey.
get that guy.
All right, let's see what number 2 is. None. None of them. Don't go away, the feud's begun, but we're going to play till somebody wins, and then we're going for $5,000. Welcome back. The Prosser family, $67. The Clarks, $58. Time for another face-off. Let's go. Bob, Marilyn. Good luck. The top 6 answers are on the board. Name somewhere you go when you just have to be alone. Bob. Beach. The beach? Let me see beach.
Good answer.
There are 4 that will beat it. Marilyn, can you give me one?
The movies.
The movies? How about movies? Not there. We go over to the Clark family, who have control of the board. Hi, Vivian.
Hi.
Name somewhere you go when you just have to be alone.
The mountains.
The mountains?
Good answer, Mom. Good answer.
Perhaps the mountains. Ooh, surprising. Worked for Moses. Think about it, folks. It's a good joke. Robin, name somewhere you go when you just have to be alone.
I would say church.
Church.
Is that all right?
Somewhere you go when you just have to be alone. Here we go. Yep, there's 600 people. I'll walk in there. How about church? It's there. You're alone in church. I didn't even think about that. Many times you'll see a movie where someone's alone in church. Certainly, that's a great answer. Sharon?
I'd go for a drive in the car.
A drive. How about a drive?
Good answer, Sharon.
Made sense to me, but I wasn't in the survey. Cheryl, 2 strikes.
I'd have to say, if I had to be alone, I'd go to the bathroom.
Good answer, Cheryl. Good answer. Good answer.
And I have to say, if you go to the bathroom, I hope you are alone. That's all I want to say.
Good answer.
Let us see bathroom. Number 1 answer. 42 people in our survey agreed. There are 3 answers waiting for you there, Bob. Can you give me one of them? Name somewhere you go when you just have to be alone.
How about your bedroom?
Bedroom?
Good answer.
Perhaps the bedroom. Number 2 answer. The champs are coming alive. Vivian.
How about your den?
Your den?
Good answer.
It's there. You're still
Good
alive,
answer.
if not third
Good
strike.
answer.
The den.
Yeah.
Third strike. The Prossers with an opportunity to steal Eric. Need an answer.
How about a park?
Park. Carol.
A walk.
A walk. Marilyn.
The roof.
The roof. Vicky.
Living room.
The living room. Lloyd, you can take any of those or make up your own.
I think on a walk is
A walk.
Good response.
If it's there, you take the bank. If not, it goes to the champs. A walk. Not there. The champions take that bank once again. Now, let us see what we did not know. Number 3, the park. Who said that?
Eric.
Eric, it was a very fine answer. Lloyd, you had another good choice, didn't work. Number 6, the library, which no one said. All right, time for another face-off. Let's go. Right now, the Clark family has $142. The Prosser family has $67. Good luck. The dollar values for this question are doubled. The top 4 answers on the board. Name something that has a screen. Carol says window. Let me see window. Number 2, 1 will take control there, Vivian.
A door.
A door? Door. Number 3, to go over to the Prosser family. You have control. You go right that way. Yeah, step right back that way. Here we go. All the way down to you, Eric. You had a great answer to try to steal last time. Can you help your family now? Name something that has a screen.
Flour sifter.
A flour sifter. All right, Eric. The next one's going to be a hot one. Lloyd.
A movie theater.
I think it's a great answer. I think it's number 1, a movie theater. Number 4, only 3 people in the survey agreed. I don't know. Okay.
I got it.
Vicki, you got it?
I got it.
All right.
A television.
Yes! Yes!
Television. All right. If it's there, you take the bank. TV. You take that bank. You take the bank. $261 for the Prossers. The Clarks have 142. Let's go. Time for another face-off. Robin. Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Good luck.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. The dollar values for this question are tripled. We have the top 3 answers on the board. Name something that people steal from hotel rooms. Go with Eric. He says towel. Let me see towel. Number 1 answer. We come back to the Colonel. Name something that people steal from hotel rooms.
The pen and paper that you use to write notes
You say
on.
the stationery.
Right.
Let me see stationery. Oh, it was the first strike. Vicki.
Hi,
That's okay.
Ashtrays.
How about ashtrays? Number 2 answer. Marilyn, can you give me an answer? You have to know if you can give me the right answer and take that, give me number 3, you will win the game.
I'm going to go with glasses.
Glasses.
Good answer.
Cups, glasses.
Let me see glasses. Second strike, Carol.
The robes.
The robes.
Yes. Good
All right.
Yeah.
Perhaps the robes. Third strike. Clark family, you can win the game if you steal. Robin.
I'm going to say, I'm not going to say.
Vivian.
I'm going to say bath mats.
Bob.
Blankets.
Sharon.
Soap. The soap.
Some answers there. What are you going to do, Sharon? I can't help you. I need an answer.
The Bible.
Steal the Bible. You go out on your own and say you steal the Bible.
I can't.
Who needs the Bible more than a thief, really? I think that makes a lot of sense. If Bible's there, you win the game. Play once again for $5,000. If not, the Prossers win the Bible. The Prossers win the game. They win the game. As we do reveal this one answer, I want us to think about some of the things that the family members said, see if they could have saved her. Number 3, the soap. Who said that?
I did.
Cheryl, I'm sorry, you've been wonderful. You're going to take home $10,924. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need 2 players for $5,000. Who's it going to be? Let's go, Vicki. Lloyd, who's playing first? Lloyd, off stage. Vicki, come with me. The Prossers have won the game. They're playing fast money for $5,000, so don't go away. Welcome back. If you just joined us, the Prosser family has just won the game. They're about to play fast money for $5,000. Vicki, you know how this works.
Yes, I do.
15 seconds on the clock. Good luck.
Thank you.
Time will begin after I finish reading the first question. Name the one household appliance you would not want to do without.
Mixer.
Something cars have 2 of.
Windows.
An airline.
United.
The most common food at a picnic.
Hamburgers.
Any U.S. president.
Reagan.
That is 5. Turn around. Let us see how you did. I asked you to name the one household appliance you would not want to do without. You said your mixer. Our survey said 0.
Well, I
I
like
thought it
my
was a fine
mixer.
answer. Something cars have 2 of. You said windows. Some cars do, some have 4, just so you know next time you're on a show like this. The survey says, good start, you're consistent.
Yes.
I asked you to name an airline. You said United. Our survey said 34. When you get it big, and that's what I like. The most common food at a picnic, you said hamburgers. Our survey said 8. 42. You're getting up there slightly. Any U.S. president, you said President Reagan. Our survey said 27, 69. You can go back with your family. Let's cover those answers. Here he comes, Lloyd. Come on, Lloyd. Lloyd, this is going to be quite a task. Good part is there's a lot of number 1 answers up there, Lloyd. You need $131 or agreements to win this game. If you and your wife pile up over 200 points, you're going to take home $5,000. If you hear this sound, it means you have duplicated one of her answers. I'll say try again, and you give me another answer.
Okay.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Let's reveal those answers. Good luck, Lloyd. Name the one household appliance you would not want to do without.
The toaster.
Something cars have 2 of.
Tires.
An airline.
United.
Try again.
Delta.
The most common food at a picnic.
Hamburgers.
Again.
Hot dogs.
Any U.S. president.
Nixon.
All right, turn around. Turn around. All right, let me just ask you before we get started. I never got a chance. What do you do for a living in the service?
I'm an engineer.
An engineer. All right, so you're a pretty sharp fellow. Okay. Name the one household appliance you would not want to do without. You said a toaster. Our survey said 2. All right. I ask you something cars have 2 of. The engineer from the United States Marine Corps said tires. Now, I never went to engineering school, but can you tell me, that would seem more like a bicycle, wouldn't it, to you, Lloyd?
Yeah, motorcycle maybe.
Maybe a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Motorcycle car / car. But it's probably a secret military weapon that only you know about.
Yeah.
It's the car, 2-tire weapon. The enemy see it coming, they start laughing. They can't fight. Our survey said... Apparently no military people in that survey, Lloyd. I asked you, even your family's laughing. They know you're not getting the cash. We all know you're not getting the cash.
We're doing good.
We're doing good, though. I asked you to name an airline. You said Delta. Our survey said 11. All right, I asked you to name the most common food at a picnic. You said hot dogs. Our survey said 17. 99. All right, Lloyd, I asked you to name any U.S. president. You said Nixon. Now, if by chance 101 people answered again on this survey that only had 100 people, you're taking home $5,000 and I'm going to jail. Our survey said 1. You have 104 people agreed with you at $5 a point. That's $520. That's not bad. You didn't really lose. We're coming right back. We had fun today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ray Combs for the Family Feud.
Some of our departing families will receive the General Ray-Bans 50th Anniversary Commemorative Sunglasses. 24-karat gold finish plus RB50 lenses for ultimate protection from Bosch alone. Spring press custom draperies with specially rounded pleats that hang straight top to bottom. Beautiful draperies begin with a visit to your independently owned Spring Press Drapery Center. Country Time Lemonade Flavored Drink Mix Old-Fashioned Taste is new again. Sugar-sweetened or sugar-free with NutraSweet. What's the secret behind great-tasting Italian meals? Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian. Wrap your family in the special softness of Snuggle. Fabric softener. It makes everything so soft, it's soft as Snuggle. Brushing with the Butler Gum toothbrush helps fight plaque and reduce gum disease. Butler Gum, the better brush. From Television City in Hollywood, this is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson television production. Close call. Narrow escapes. Split-second decision. And $25,000 in cash. A combination guaranteed to make you save. And now here's the star of our show, Tom Kennedy.
Here they are. Hiya, gang. Hello, America. Welcome to our show once again. We pronounce it, and we play it most every day with two bright people, like, for instance, our current champ, Mr. Larry Rice, and his opponent, Kathy Marine. Hello, Larry. Welcome back to you. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Larry's the champ, as I said. So far, he has earned $2,730 on this here show. And Larry's a real estate salesman.
That's right.
And Larry brews beer.
Yes, sir?
And that is legal, isn't it?
Yes, it's legal. 200 gallons a year for your own consumption.
What are you up to this year? How many gallons are you up to?
Consumption or?
No.
I'm about 50 gallons into this year so
Is
far.
that right?
Yeah, I'm going to have to do some catching up, I think.
You believe that. And this is Kathy Marine, and she is expecting her 5th daughter this December.
Right.
December 2nd, to be exact.
3rd.
3rd, that's when the full moon is.
Right, yes.
And you ride motorcycles.
Yes.
But you don't do it
No,
currently.
I'm pregnant, no.
I see. Okay. Now, when we interrupted our game last, Kathy had just won the first round, and that means for round 2, Kathy will charge the board and Larry will block, and the board is devoted to customs and traditions. The charger behind the arrow and the blocker behind the stop sign. Take your positions, and here we go. We'll get right into this. As you may or may not know, Kathy, to win the round, all you have to do is get to the top of that board within 60 seconds. However, Larry is going to place 6 blocks somewhere on the board. And every time you hit one of those blocks, you're going to lose 5 seconds on the clock. But if you get to the top, you win the round. And if you don't get to the top, Larry wins the round. Whoever wins 2 rounds wins this here game. All the money they've gathered along the way, and a chance at $25,000 in cash. Kathy, charge very carefully, right on that here. Out of sight and out of hearing. And there goes Kathy, and she's tucked away. Larry, 6 blocks. You may place only 1 on the 6th level, no more than 3 on any one of the remaining levels. You'll be credited with the amount of money attached to the blocks that Kathy encounters. Go to work.
Well, okay, I know she's been watching my strategy for the last couple of days, so it's time to change it.
Okay.
I've been trying to get them early, and there's only 1 block I'm going to place early this time. That's level 1, $10.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hoping she's going to take the harder way up to get around those other blocks, I'm going to load her up on level 4, 10 and 20, and level 5.
You said the harder, but that's easier. Go ahead. That's all right. Just observing.
10 and 20.
Uh-huh. Now you have 1 left.
Well, see, I figure she's going to be going the tougher questions on the way up and then scoot over to the easy ones after she's passed the blocks.
In that way, and then over. Now, what's she going to do on the 6th level?
350.
Okay. I see. It's one of these, like that. Oh, well, you didn't explain it to me. All right, now that I understand. Here we go. This is the 2nd round. Kathy won the 1st round. Kathy, if you win this round, you have a chance at $25,000.
No.
Incidentally, if you find the time is running short, you can call long shot, and when you do that, we'll stop the clock. Customs and traditions. 60 seconds on the clock, giving me the level and the money amount. Charge.
Level 1, $20.
120. When a judge asks you, how do you plead, a proper response is, please.
Not guilty.
Charge.
Level 2, $10.
210. When meeting a woman on the street, a man is supposed to eat his hat.
Tip.
Charge.
Level 3, $20.
320. Traditionally, if a ship is sinking, the last person off is usually the slowest.
The captain.
Charge.
Level 4, $10.
410. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 4.
$20.
420. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 4. 430. A military wedding requires every member of the armed forces to be in dress shields.
Dress blues.
Charge.
Level 5, $10.
510. Black. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 5. 520. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 5. All right. See, we can't tell you what he said when you were out of sight and out of hearing, but he mapped you pretty darn good, didn't he? 4 blocks.
I'd say.
That's 20 seconds on those 2 levels. All right, now, since you called for the long shot with incidentally only 2 seconds on the clock, that will take you from the 5th level up to the 6th level. Okay, now, you dirty old guy, you. Larry, There are 3 secret buttons on your podium. Press one of them now, which will place a secret block on the 6th level. What's he going to do this time? Now, there may also be a previously placed block on that level, but if you find the blooper and if you correct it, you win the round and you are still the champ. And if you don't, Larry wins the round, and then we'll have a tiebreaker.
Right.
All right, Kathy, there are 3 positions up there. Which one do you want?
$500.
500. The astrological sign of the ram is called Roman Gabriel.
Aries!
That is it, and you are the champ. You did it at the last minute, Kathy.
My husband's an Aries.
Oh, is he now? Larry, join me center stage. Come on over here, Kathy. Oh, you did a great job of blocking, though. She happened, the long shot saved her. That's all there is to it.
My husband is an Aries.
Her husband's an Aries, and that's why she knew it. But that was an outstanding blocking plan you had up there.
She missed one, though.
Yes, he did. Yes, indeed. Well, I'm sorry we had to say goodbye to you, but you played the game very well, as this total tells you. $2,730. Larry, thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom.
Best of luck to you. All right. Kathy, you did it. All right, now we're going to add up your money, and the more money you've made, the better chance you have at the Gauntlet of Villains for $25,000. We'll see how she does in a minute. It's our current champ, Kathy Marine. This is her first attempt at the Gauntlet of Villains for $25,000. I asked her if hubby were here in the studio, and you said what?
He's home watching the children.
He is a police officer with the Los Angeles Police Force, and he works nights these days,
Yes.
I gather. So daytime he babysits while you're out trying to make a hard $25,000.
Trying to make a living, right.
Let's make it $25,000 within the next 2 minutes, okay?
Let's.
All right, Kathy, I want to introduce you to 10 of the most perfidious punks who ever stood between a housewife and her money, and here they are. They usually have a little line for us, so I'll just amble on over here and say, what say ye today, fools rush in? Well, this is an angel who's going to tread from villain number 1 right through villain number 10 and walk out of here with $25,000 so she can have a nice big bassinet on December 3rd.
Right.
Okay, now let's figure out how much time you have. You have 60 seconds plus 1 second for each $100 you earned so far. So between checking and blocking, charging and blocking, you won $610. So that means you get 6 seconds added to the basic 60 for a total of 66 seconds. Let's do it. You get on your mark. I'll get on mine. 66 seconds on the clock. The gauntlet and the clock will begin with the first bell. A chocolate eclair traditionally has a center filled with carbohydrates.
Whipped cream?
Walt Whitman's most important poem is titled Song of Sixpence.
Song of...
The capital of Maryland is Biltmore.
Baltimore.
Beethoven's Third Symphony is called The Hustle.
Right.
Ancient Greeks traveled in galleys propelled by one sail and ouzo.
Slaves.
The 12-book epic poem, the Aeneid, was written by Rhineropolis.
Homer.
A hot weather treatment for excessive water loss is a tablet made of common Gatorade. In Romeo and Juliet, Mercutio is killed by candlelight.
Good.
Spencer Tracy starred in It's a Mad, 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 Mad Hatter. On his TV show, Flip Wilson had an invisible dog named Killer.
No.
Lincoln was nicknamed Honest Injun.
Abe!
Carter fired Bella Abzug from the National Advisory Committee. Kathy, we got off the track and just couldn't get back on. Sometimes that train goes too fast, you know that? Let's see what it says here. Look at this. Go walk the dog. All right, Kathy. You did, however, get through 3 of them. That earns $300. Added to your previous winnings, you have a total of $910, and you can take on another opponent and maybe have another chance at $25,000. We'll see you in just a minute.
John Kennedy
and Kathy Marine. And Kathy, I said, earned $910, but you get another $100 because on number 6 up there in the Gauntlet of Villains, the question was, or the blooper, ancient Greeks traveled in galleys propelled by one sail, and we said ouzo. You said slaves. We had in mind oars, but you're absolutely right. that was indeed slaves, and so you get another $100, so instead of $910, you have $1,010. And I also said you could take on another challenger, and here he comes, John DiBernardi. Ladies and gentlemen, hello there, John. Good to see you. This is Kathy over here. Tell us about John DiBernardi.
Well, I'm from a small town outside of Philadelphia called Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Called Downingtown?
Yes.
Uh-huh. How small is Downingtown?
Very small. It's a one-horse town. If you blink when you're going through
Well,
it...
now that you're gone, how many people are left there?
12.
Really?
No. There's
Okay.
about 7,000.
So what are you doing out here, John?
Well, I recently graduated from Villanova University, and I'm taking a trip cross country, and so I decided to try out for the Gabe Show.
Well, that sounds like that's exciting fun.
And I'm going to Villanova University Law School in the fall.
Beautiful. All right, John, since you're our challenger, you get to decide whether you want to charge or block. The first board deals with music, and the second one, politics. On music, you want to charge or block?
I'll block.
You're going to block? All right. That means, Kathy, you're going to charge right on out of here. There she goes. John gets over there in blocking position, and Kathy, as soon as she is out of sight and out of hearing, and we're going to go over here to Mr. DiBernardi and say that you have 6 blocks now, and there's the board. It's music. Go to work.
Okay, I'd like to stop her before she gets the momentum going, so I'll probably block on level 1.
Yeah.
$10, $30, and $50.
Oh, I see.
And on level 2, $20 and $40. And if she gets through that barrage of blocks, she'll probably be so flustered that she'll want an easy one up top. So I'll pick $200, level 6, $200.
Jumps up to 6 for 200. All right. Well, let's see if she survives this one. Here comes Kathy. All right, Kathy, take your time now. This is the first round of the new game. The board is devoted to music. We have 60 seconds on the clock, so giving me the level. And the money amount. Charge!
Level 1, $20.
120. I'm looking over an Abe Vigoda that I overlooked before.
4-leaf clover.
Charge!
Level 210.
210. In 1962, the Four Seasons sang a sad truth in Big Girls Don't Go Braless.
Cry.
Charge!
Level 3, $20.
320. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, I first set me eyes on Sylvester Stallone.
Mary Malone.
Same level 3.
$10.
$10. Surrounded by beauties on his USO tours, Bob Hope enters to Thanks for the Memory.
Memories. Level 4, $10.
For 10. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonshine home in a jar?
Moonbeams.
Charge.
Level 5, $10.
510. Glenn Campbell explained that he was nothing more than a rhinestone cow pile.
Cowboy.
Charge.
Level 6, $200.
6 200 lock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Charge.
350.
6 350. Gene Autry's theme song was back in the slammer again.
Time's
up. Nope, she did not get it. She did not get it in time, and that means that John wins the first round. Time caught up with you. So come on over here, Kathy. Yeah. As a matter of fact, come on over here, John. She's got past the first blocks, but then the one that really got her was the one on the 6th level. And by the time you finished with that block on the 6th level, you only had 3 seconds left, and we tried to get that in, but not in time. Let's start with level 3, 20. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, I first set me eyes on Molly Malone. Sweet Molly Malone. And Gene Autry's theme song was Back in the Saddle Again. On up, here you go. So the first round goes to John DiBernardi. And now, the charger becomes the blocker and vice versa. Since you were the blocker, you are now the charger. John, charge on out of here. Kathy, get over there in blocking position. Round 2 after this for you. Welcome back to round 2 of our show. As you can see, our charger has already been tucked away, and now here's Kathy Marine, our current champ, who's going to play 6 blocks on the politics board. Where are you going to put them?
Well, he said he was going to go to law school. Plus, he's from back east.
That's right. So
I'm going to have to hit him very quickly and just try to throw all his concentration off. So I'm going to start with level 1, and I'm going to put blocks on $20, $30, and $40.
Oh, wow.
If he gets past that, he may not answer something on 2, so then I'm going to go to level 3 and put a block on 20 and 40.
Okay, now you have 1 left.
We're going to run up to level 6,
Yes.
and I'll put that block on 350.
Okay. It's nice, and it's symmetrical, too. Yes, it was. I happened to notice that. All right, here comes John DiBernardi, who won the first round. John, do you realize that if you win this round, you have a chance at $25,000?
Yeah.
Oh, you do realize that. I just thought I'd mention that. But, of course, if you don't win this round, we'll then have a tiebreaker. The board deals with politics. 60 seconds on the clock, so giving me the level and the money amount. Charge.
Level 1, $20.
120. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level
$30.
1. 130. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level
$10.
1. 110. As president, Franklin Roosevelt served 12 beers.
Term. Here.
Same level 1.
$40.
140. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 1. 150. The president must be 35, senators must be 30, and representatives must be able to tie their shoelaces. You've exhausted the bloopers. Go now to 2.
Level 2, $10.
210. President Taft started a baseball tradition by throwing out the first lady.
First ball.
Charge.
Level 3, $10.
310. Every 4 years, the Chief Justice swears at the new president.
In the new president.
Charge.
Level 4, $10.
410. $200,000 is the president's yearly psychiatrist's fees.
Salary. Long shot.
Oh, boy, it's a good thing you watched that. Yes. But I congratulate you. You had time to throw in salary, which got you another $10, and then you said long shot. And so that saves you. That takes you from the 4th level up to the 6th level. And now, okay, do your dirty work over there, Kathy. She pushed a button that placed the secret block up there. There may also be a previously placed block as well. Which one do you want, John?
$500.
500. In the year 1948 presidential election, Strom Thurmond ran as a Dixie cup. Kathy wins the round on that one blooper. So come on over here, John, and come over here, Kathy. Strom Thurmond ran as a Dixie crack. C-R-A-T. And so that wins the round for Kathy, and we have a tie-breaker, and we'll be back in a minute. Don't you go away. See you next time on...
Some of our departing contestants received La Machine by Moulin X, the incredible food preparation system from France. It's like having a professional chef right at your side. Light and Easy, the lightweight iron from General Electric, handles the same ironing jobs as a heavier iron. Bissell Sweep Easy, new compact carpet sweeper, lightweight, only 2 3/4 pounds, removable dustpan, adjustable surface selector from Bissell. A hot lather machine, a supply of Trident Sugarless Gum. The Sugarless Gum with 5 delicious flavors to choose from, including bubble gum. Trident for families who care about their teeth. Portions of this program were edited for broadcast without affecting the outcome of the game. This is Rod Roddy speaking. It's a production of the Bud Austin Company. Stay tuned for The Price is Right following the news over most of these same CBS stations.
It's time for the Family Feud, introducing the Ellis family. Barbara, Danny, Sandra, Madge, and Gordon, ready for action. And the Watkins family. Denny, Kathy, Cindy, Jamie, and Susie. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. And make them feel at home right here. Hi, Barb. How you doing?
I'm fine, Richard.
How much money have you won, my love?
$6,651.
That's nice, huh? Yeah. Let's meet everybody.
I'd like for y'all to meet my husband, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
My daughter, Sandra.
Who came down early, I might add.
Yes. Danny's mother, Madge.
Hi, darling Madge.
And Danny's father, Gordon.
Now, you told me you lived in, is it Fairfield?
Fairfield Plantation in Matthews, North Carolina, Union County.
You gave me a T-shirt.
Absolutely.
180 families?
180 homes.
Homes,
yes.
Yeah. Now, do you remember I said that my producer, Howard, had invested heavily in a newspaper And I said it was around you. It was in Clay County.
And I said there was no Clay County.
You'd never heard of it.
However, there is a Clay County.
I've got the first edition.
Oh, no.
It's truly, it's the first edition. It's called News and Views. Was it what's it say? The Cherokee and Clay counties? Of course, it's not quite as heavy as most of the ones we have. But here it is. From San Francisco, the Watkins out. Nice to have you here, Donnie.
Nice to meet you, Richard.
Welcome. Who you got here, sir?
I've got my wife, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Her twin sister, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
Their younger sister, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
And their Aunt Susie.
Hi,
She's got
Richard.
yeah, she's our aunt.
Well, make them feel at home.
She's
You're
got a gift
gorgeous.
for you, Richard.
Okay, thank you. We're in San Francisco area. Where?
Well, we're all really all over the state of California.
What do you do, Danny?
I'm a professional rodeo cowboy through the PRCA.
Are you really?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else ride here?
Susie does.
Do you, Dollar?
I barrel race.
That's
Going around the barrels,
barrels
yes.
in a certain amount of time,
Right.
How long you been doing that?
About 10 years.
Ever get thrown off, or does the horse ever slip when you really cut him around those barrels?
Yes, occasionally, but
Because I
never...
watch that on television. Because I like to watch it, but it gets kind of hair-raising.
It is,
Now, what
yes.
is this, Angel?
Well, I'm a season ticket holder to the San Francisco 49ers.
Is this their?
This is our really
Yeah,
nice
that's
house.
pretty neat. I should wear that. Thank you, Angel. And I
You're
wish
welcome.
your team luck.
Thank you.
We're gonna play the feud. Let's go. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. You got to try and find the most popular answer. Here's the question: name a reason some people stay up very late at night. Yes, sir.
To party.
To party. One answer will beat it.
To read.
They like to read. You got it. But are you going to play or pass?
We're going to play, Richard.
We're going to play. All right. Well done. Party.
Hello.
Nice to see you, Donna. What's the reason that some people stay up very late at night?
I'm going to say to watch the late movie.
Yeah, that's good. The Late Show. Watch Nightline, and then I watch reruns of Fantasy Island. And watch Tattoo. I like him. How are you?
Fine.
Plain boss. What do you think?
I'll say because a lot of people have to work late. They work the late shift.
Oh, so they work at night.
Right.
Okay, yeah. The reason they stay up late, they have to work. No, don't jump up in the air. I suddenly see this darling's with child. She got a winning answer, went 4 feet in the air. Remember, you're playing for two. Playing for two. Hi,
Richard.
Lubba. Welcome. What's the
I'm
reason?
going to say sex, to have sex.
The S word. Sex. But I do thank you for the idea. I've been staying up watching Tattoo. My little angel.
Okay. I think people stay up late to visit with their friends when they're over.
Okay, yeah. They got friends coming over and they talk with them. No, not that. Okay, I thought that was good. And 2 answers left, 2 strikes up there. Reason? People stay up very late at night.
To travel.
Pardon?
Travel.
To travel?
Yes. It's the only thing I can think of.
All right. Travel. No job. 86 up there. Can be yours, Barbara.
We have our answer. We think it's take
Yeah.
care of a sick child.
Oh, okay. Got a little sick child. I've done it. Every parent in the world's done it, right? If it's there, you get the $86. If not, little traveling money for you, Denny. Look after the baby who's not very well. You got it? Now, I don't know even if it's there, but with me, insomnia. See, I don't sleep at all well.
Sure.
But number 3? Yeah. 5.
Study.
Well, of course, there is a good cure now for insomnia. You get plenty of sleep. We'll be back right after that. Our traveling people have the $86 and nothing here yet. Good news, man. How you doing today? Fine, good. 100 people surveyed. Top 8 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a kind of item that is usually passed down as a family heirloom.
Necklace. Necklace.
A necklace. You got it all.
We're going to play, Richard.
I'll tell you, you're the jumpingest family, too. Now remember, playing for two.
I'd say a photo album.
Okay, yeah. A photo album.
How about a car?
Car? Didn't Jack Benny get that Maxwell passed down? You know, a car. No. They don't usually last that long, Angel.
Okay. How about furniture?
Yeah, all right. Furniture, please. You got it. Okay.
I want to say clothes.
Clothes?
Yes.
Clothes! No, not that. Seconds, right?
Well, what about a house? I don't know.
Okay.
You know, father and son.
This Old House, Rosemary Clooney. Didn't you have a song about that? This Old House? Is there okay if not third strike? House! No. Once again. Yay, let's go. It's time. Give me your answer. Give me your answer.
Richard, we're going to say real estate.
Real estate, all righty. Real estate's there. You're okay. If not, a big lead for Denny and the ladies. Real estate. You got it.
Got lucky.
No, I was thinking stuff like china and silverware and stuff that, you know, but I don't know. Let's take number 2. 4. 5. 7. 8. Okay, big lead for you. Well, I'm sure things will work out. I've done quite well so far. We'll be back right after the... 157. Boy, is Banner going to be proud. Nothing. How you doing?
Great.
Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something on the car that gets checked before you take off on a long trip.
The oil.
Always check your oil.
We'll play.
Okay.
Good, huh?
I think your voice is starting to break, Cindy. First you said, oil! And then you said, we'll play! Very good, though. I'm proud of you. You have a car?
Yes.
You goody?
Yes. I'm going to say gas.
Good answer.
So I take it you have a gas car? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Gas!
I'm going to check the tires before I
job.
take it.
I like that. Always check your tires.
Right.
Something on the car that gets checked before you take off on a long trip.
I'm gonna say your water.
Always check your water.
All right, all right.
He took my answer, Richard.
You are in such good shape, though, because there's only one answer left. You have no strikes on you. Give me the right answer, and you're going to be the champs and play for $5,000.
How about just the engine?
Just
a
check
tune-up. A tune-up.
A tune-up?
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Okay.
If you're going on a long trip, you want everything to work. If it's there, you got it. If not, first strike. Tune up your engine. No. I can tell you that's what I do. If I'm
I
gonna,
know.
If I'm going to drive to Vegas, that's exactly what I do. Tune the engine up. Yes.
Okay, I check and make sure that all the headlights and tail lights and stuff worked on it.
Okay, fine. If you there, you got it. If not, second strike. Check the lights. Nope. Pretty Jamie?
I'm going to say the transmission fluid. Our driver's steering fluid. The power steering fluid?
Whatever.
Power steering fluid.
You're going to check the fluid then?
Yes.
Fluid. You're right. These people want to go that direction. I'm going to let them go. All fluids must be checked. If it's there, you got it. If not, get ready, Allison. The fluids. No. 186. Barbara, if you give me the right answer, the game goes on.
Richard, we're going to say the battery.
Battery, I like it. If it's there, the game goes on. If not, you're the champs, but that sounds good to me. Battery? 186 plays 157. Let's go. How you doing?
Oh, I love you.
Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a complaint that millions of women have about their own appearance. Yep.
Hair.
Their hair. One answer will beat it.
Their face.
Their face. Okay, you got it. What are you going to do?
We're going to play,
We're
Richard.
gonna play. You notice I hung on to you. Last time we played, she was halfway down here before. How you doing today, champ?
Fine. How you doing?
Well, I can't complain. It's a living. Complaint that millions of women have about their own appearance, Gordon.
Wait.
Yeah. See, he's a player.
Yeah, good answer.
Wait. Gordon's like a bear. He hibernates for most of the show and then comes up with the big answer. What do you say?
Pawpaw took my answer, which was weight,
Yeah?
because I have that problem.
Oh, you're fine. Now, just give me another answer.
I'll say their complexion.
Okay. Complexion's there. You got it all. Big comeback. If not, first strike. Complexion? Nope. Danny? Complaint that millions of women have about their own appearance.
Their clothes.
If it's there, you got it. If not, second strike. Their clothes. Pretty simple.
Their height.
Their height. If height is there, okay. And if not, get ready, Watkins, to steal. Height. Nope.
I think we're going to go with age.
Complaint the millions of women have about their own appearance. You said their.
Oh.
Yeah, their appearance. Come on, give me an answer.
Come on.
What else? Their weight, the size of their feet. Oh.
Quick, give me an answer. They're going to buzz you.
Size of their feet.
Their size.
Their
Height.
no, we
Their
had
height.
height. We had height. Come on.
Oh.
3 seconds. They're going to buzz you now.
Well, come on.
The waistline.
The waistline.
Their waistline.
Yeah, waistline.
If the waistline's there, you're the champs. If it's not, you keep your title. The waistline. You know, I swear to you, I don't know what's up there, and I do not say this to be chauvinistic, but I guarantee you it's their bust size. I've never understood any women, you know, but they have hang-ups about, truly, they do. They'll say, oh, I'm not very, it's who you are, but I don't know. I'd be an idiot, and the size of your feet will be up here. But number 4? That true?
That's right.
I mean, truly, well, you did it. Well done, honey.
They just call us the cardiac kids.
They are $157. I'm sorry that you didn't win more. We got
That's
nice
all right.
prizes for you. Keep riding the big ones.
We had fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Angel. Have a pretty baby. Who's your first? You said it. Your other baby. Not all. Bye, love it. I'll wait for you. Full play. Who's first? Sandra and Papa going for the money right after we watch this. Look. I think you should tell Tony you're going to win the money and you love him.
I'm going to win this money again, and I love you.
Notice what position you came out of that sentence, Tony? You came second. Good luck. 15 seconds, please. Tony, she's going to win, and I'm fond of you. Tell me how much you pay for a full tank of gas.
$25.
A city with many colleges.
California.
Something sold at garage sales.
Antiques.
An instrument in a jazz band.
A saxophone.
Something you carve. Something you
Wood.
carve. Carve wood. How much you pay for a full tank of gas? Said $25. Survey said 18. City with many colleges. You said my favorite, California City, just outside of Redwood, and the survey said? Oh. This is a state, honey, a state. Were you shocked that California didn't have anything up there? I think you had a couple of burritos at the farmer's market. Something sold at garage sales. Antiques. Survey said 7. Instrument in the jazz band. You said saxophone. Survey said 22. Good. Something you carved. Wood. Survey. There you go. We'll get Dad to do the rest. And here's Papa. Come on, man. Wish you luck. Please remind everyone the answer Sandra gave us. 20 seconds on the clock, please. How much? Tell me how much you pay for a full tank of gas.
$22.50.
A city with many colleges.
California.
Something. Try again.
New York.
Something sold at garage sales.
Antiques.
Try again.
Clothing.
An instrument in a jazz band.
Saxophone.
We out of time? I'll give you one more dip. Try again on the saxophone. Quick.
Guitar.
Turn around. But you can't do this. Didn't I tell you this yesterday? This has used up precious time.
Been practicing.
Practicing? You're slower than you were yesterday. That's it. If you got to do that. How much you pay for it? And also, don't you remember the last time we had a question about shoes? You gave us $49.95. Remember that?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Give us round figures. Did this with the gas again, didn't he? How much you pay for a full tank of gas? $19.11. Oh, $22.50. Survey said, yeah, $20, number one. City with many colleges. You said New York, number one. Survey said 37. Something sold at garage sales. You said clothes, number one. Survey said 39. Instrument in the jazz band. You said a guitar. Survey said, trumpet, number one. And the last thing was something you carved. We never got to that with you doing this. That was a turkey, $154, $5 every point, total out. There's $7.70. We'll be back right after this. Come on. I'm going to give the Brightness Award. That was for overweight, the Brightness Award. I'm sorry I woke you up.
What about yesterday?
I'm sorry I woke you up.
So what about yesterday?
Yesterday, I'm going to take that back for rudeness. See you here on The Feud. Bye-bye.
Some departing contestants receive legs wide pan knee high, wide pan comfort in 2-pair egg or thrifty economy pack. Nothing beats a great pair of legs. Discover the taste of Jolly Time, the much better popcorn. Always like crisp and delicious. Next time, make it Jolly Time. Touch and Stick instant adhesive for super strength bonding at your fingertips. And Touch and Foam instant insulation for saving energy dollars all year round. Simply Superior long-lasting glycerin soap. 12 exciting fragrances in different transparent colors. Gently moisturizes as it cleans. Simply Superior glycerin soap. You're welcome. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
champion Chip Puskar has won cash and prizes totaling $31,998. This week, players will win a baby grand piano, Erte artwork, diamond earrings, and a trip to London, England, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a Ford Thunderbird and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century.
And now here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to have you with us. And leading the cheers out there is the Dolores Mission School, the 8th grade class of '89, right? Nice to have you here. Delighted to have you join us. This, of course, is Christmas week on Sale of the Century, and as always, our crew has done a great job of setting up for the holidays, so it's going to be fun. A lot of prizes tied around Christmas, and, of course, some questions, which we hope will pose some stumpers for our players here. And now let's introduce a very bright player. This is our champion, Chip Puskar. Hello there, Chip. Hello. And, Chip, you have been rolling along. My goodness. 4 wins and up over $31,000 cash and prize, $14,000 in cash. Are you ready to go again, sir?
I'm ready. The sale looks great. It's going to be a holly jolly Christmas, and I'm ready to go.
I think so. Now, you win today. You will play the winner's big money game for $9,000. So you're getting up there in the stratosphere. I can only say good luck. And here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Last night we got the reds and the greens.
Yes. You know what I wish? I wish we had smell-o-vision, because these are real trees and the smell is great. Don't you love the smell of
Christmas?
Christmas?
I love it, yes. I love Christmas, period. She gets hip inspiration from Encino, California. Let's welcome Karen Landers.
Hello there, Karen.
And he has an ear for music. We're going from Des Moines, Iowa. Here's Bill Eisenkraut.
Hello there, Bill. See you later with some very appropriate instant bargains, I'm sure.
All right.
Let's get acquainted. Bill, you have an ear for music.
That's right, Jim. Since I've been 7 years old, my mother gave me my first album of Oklahoma. And since then, I've learned every musical and just about every opera ever written.
Oh, sounds like you're very into it there. Well, it's a nice thing to be interested in music. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Karen, you get hip inspiration.
That's right, Jim. Well, hippos are my very favorite animal, and I've been collecting them for years. And that led to my writing and illustrating a series of children's books on the adventures of one special hippopotamus.
Oh, you did? Well, wonderful. Good luck with that. That sounds lovely. You know, it's an interesting animal there. Good to have you here. And good luck to all three of you. On the line today to start off Christmas week, beautiful crystal worth over $2,000 goes to the winner. Oh, here we go. $20 starts you all off. In the Disney cartoons, who has a penny-pinching uncle named Scrooge McDuck? Chip.
Donald.
Donald Duck, Scrooge McDuck. That's very appropriate. You've got 5 for the correct answer. What language are you using if you write Feliz Navidad? Chip.
Spanish.
That's right. On the Christmas card, Spanish it is. Chip adds another 5 to 30. This holiday, you might decorate your home with a wreath of holly and one of these potted plants with bright red leaves. Chip.
Poinsettia.
Poinsettia is right. Chip to 35 at 3 in a row, beating every one of the buzzers. If you were to cook all the food for a big holiday party, you probably worked your fingers to, Bill?
The bone.
There you go. You beat him that time. You've got your first 5. What's on your wife's Christmas list if she wants passion and joy? Bill?
Perfume.
Yeah, unfortunately, perfume. That's right. Bill goes with 30. But it's time for an instant bargain. The player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. And Chip, that's you. $5 lead over Bill. First opportunity of the day to buy. Well, I promised you things appropriate to the season. How about this?
Chip, you'll feel like the king and queen of the mountain with these great outdoor products. A selection of rugged and tough lightweight sport luggage featuring the double ski bag and boot bag furnished by Outdoor Products. Plus, to make you a real hot dogger, we'll throw in $300 cash for skis. It's normally priced at $700, but today on Sale of the Century just for only $6.
Beautiful ski luggage, lovely things, Chip. And $300 in cash to go with it.
Looking forward to some skiing this winter.
This should be great. That's a $700 bargain. You've got a $5 lead. Let's start off the holiday season big. Let me knock $1 off and let you have the whole thing. For $5, you'd be in a tie with Bill. Going once, going twice. Hanging on to that slender $5 lead. Last Christmas, Steven Spielberg presented his touching war film, Bill.
Last Empire.
No. Empire of the Sun. Empire, I know you know it, just couldn't get it out. Empire of the Sun came out last Christmas, cost you 5 for the incorrect answer. Where in Texas would you be if you were spending Christmas in Big D? Karen.
Dallas.
Dallas is right. There you go. You beat him in the buzzer that time. She goes to 25. On Christmas Eve, you might read your kids what beloved book about Chip?
The Night Before Christmas?
How about Christopher Robin and his toy bear? Jumped in there quick. Winnie the Pooh, of course, that cost the champion $5. But you can make it up now. Fame game, there's that signal. $10 money card up on the board. A lot of information about a famous person. I am a show business personality whose last name in Spanish means Hamlet. Actually, my father came from Italy, but I was born in New York City in 1936. My father was a prominent actor. I made my Broadway debut in Purlie Victorious. I starred on the big screen in such films as The Seduction of Joe Tynan. Same time, Karen.
Alan Alda.
Alan Alda is right, yes. His father, Robert Alda. And Karen gets control of the board. $10 money card, where or something?
It's game number 6.
Lights are flashing. We'll lock into your buzzer. If you hit that 10, Karen, you would go into the lead. Good luck.
Okay, come on, $10 money card. Come on now.
No, lands on number 9, and she gets...
It's Floor Care Products. Bissell Floor Care Products featuring the Power Steamer. Cleans carpets with professional-looking results. The Double Brush Classic and the versatile 3-way vac. Furnished by Bissell.
Very nice prize, $354 worth. And Karen, in the season, in the spirit of the season, will make it with a very large hose so you can clean up after the hippos. Back to the match. Christmas week on sale of the century, and the champion with a 1-question lead over the 2 challengers. And here's the next question. This holiday season, your mother may serve this traditional pie made from, Karen?
Mincemeat.
Finely chopped apples, spices, suet, or sometimes meat. Mincemeat it is. Karen ties Chip for the lead. On his first trip to the dentist, a child might sing, "All I Want for Christmas," Chip.
2 front teeth.
Is my what? My 2 front teeth. Yes, indeed. You're not that old, huh? Chip, you go to 35.
I needed them.
At the office Christmas party, somebody breaks out a deck of cards and deals you a royal flush. Who?
I don't know.
What card game are you playing? Royal flush?
Poker.
Poker.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, sorry about that, Bill.
That's
Couldn't come up with it. Cost you $5. Way. That's the way to feel. You're not that far behind. Late on Christmas Eve, you might get a glimpse of what creature's pulling Santa's sleigh. Chip.
Reindeer.
Or Karen's hippos, either one. Yes, and Chip goes to 40. Instant bargain. Well, Chip, now, you didn't want the ski bags and the like. How about this, Chip?
If this ski trip is on your Christmas wish list, you might discuss this with Mr. Claus himself on this trip to Santa's Village. A rental car will be provided on your drive to Santa's Village for a little Christmas time fun. Then it's off to nearby Big Bear for 3 days of some of the best local skiing in Southern California. Or just relax in a cozy lodge and admire the view. It's normally priced at $1,300, but today on sale of the century, cheers for only $11.
Oh, well, Chip, you said you wanted to go skiing. There you go. $1,300 trip. It costs $11 normally. I'll do the same thing I did before. I'll knock $1 off. You can have it for $10. You'd be in a tie with Karen. For $10, you got that ski trip you've been wanting, Chip. Going once. Going twice. I'll give you that $300 that Summer was going to give you before as well. Going. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So nice.
He wants to leave. Well, it gets tough when you get up there. If he wins today, he plays, as I said earlier, he plays a winner's big money game for $9,000. Next show is $10,000, and then the car. So it makes the decisions kind of tough, and it is a close match. Life is just beginning for this British prince who recently celebrated his 40th birthday. Karen?
Prince Charles.
Prince Charles it is, and Karen keeps the pressure on the champion. Yes. The world's first major bobsled run opened Christmas Day, 1930, between Elizabethtown and Lake Placid. In what U.S. state? Karen?
New York.
In New York on Christmas Day in 1930, and you've tied Chip for the lead. Here's a holiday geometry lesson. A snowflake is a hexagon because it has how many sides? Bill?
6.
6 it is, and Bill gets back on the plus side of 25. Yes. This holiday season, you'll find this macho actor at home with his new baby and his wife, Lonnie Anderson. Karen?
Burt Reynolds.
You're right, and Karen goes into the lead by 5, yes. Talking about Burt Reynolds, thinking ahead to his retirement, Burt quipped to reporters, "Retirement must be wonderful for actors. I mean, you can suck in your stomach for only so long." We'll be right back. Chip Huskar looking for win number 5 and a crack at $9,000, but right now he's in second place. Karen has the lead at 45, Chip at 40, Bill not that far behind at 25, and with 2 money cards to shoot for right now, everything is very important as we look for a famous thing. I am a plant whose berries are eaten by birds, but which can be fatal to humans. Chip?
Holly?
Incorrect. Take a chance out of the rest of the question. We'll clear it. Continue for the challengers. My tiny yellow flowers bloom in February and March, and I grow as a parasite on apples, sycamore, and oak trees. Historians say that druids cut me from the sacred oak and gave me to the people as charms, and I was used by early Europeans as a ceremonial plant. But most of you are familiar with me at Christmas time. Bill?
A poinsettia.
No. And Karen, you've got the rest of the question to yourself, and I think I've got a little information that might help you. If you're caught standing under me, you might get kissed. Yes?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. That's what it is. Yes. Everybody was going round and round with potential plants around Christmas, and it was the mistletoe. $15 money card. Where's it?
It's beyond to number 1.
Well, now let's get serious. You've got a $5 lead, and you've got control. Karen, good luck.
Okay, come on, $15. Come on now.
No, lands on number 8, and this time she gets...
It's new tires. Armstrong 5-star radials, elegance and quality in a durable high-performance design. Rhino Tough construction grips the road in most all weather conditions. Furnished by Armstrong.
Always a useful item, $400 worth of brand new tires. And, of course, you still have the lead. Chip breathed a little sigh of relief there. He's still only $5 behind.
I wanted the tires, though.
You wanted the tires. Forget about the $9,000. I really need the tires. All 3 of you back in. A Christmas celebration by which presidential clan would include family members Michael, John, Stephen, Chip?
Adams?
Nope. Susan, Betty, and Jerry. Ford. Betty and Jerry, of course, coming at the end. And you jumped in quick, cost you $5. This holiday, you might rent movies like Kiss of the Spider-Woman and broadcast news starring Karen.
William Hurt.
That's who it is, and Karen goes to 50. What do we call the radiant ring of light that's said to appear around an angel's head? Chip.
A halo.
Halo it is, and Chip back to the $40 mark. But with the instant cash, Karen, you have the lead. I'll tell you right now, so you can think about it. You've got a $10 lead over Chip. 2 boxes have $100 bills, and one of these boxes is worth $2,000. Cost you the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. Karen, you have a $10 lead. As I mentioned, it would cost you that $10 for a shot at $2,000. Going once, and she's going to go for it. All right. Karen will knock the 10 off. That puts you a Chip and a tie. And now, which box?
Lucky number 1.
Lucky number 1. Well, I hope it is lucky for you. You're taking a chance with a bright champion. Let's see it pay off with $2,000. Good luck as you open it up.
Good luck, Karen.
$2,000.
She got it! She got it! Wow! Cost you 10, but it paid off with $2,000. Congratulations. The way you opened it up, I wasn't sure you had it there. Way to go. Karen's got herself $2,000. Isn't it nice? We're starting off Christmas week in a big way, and we'll be right back to a good night. There you go. I didn't think that you had it. Karen Landers, again, our congratulations. $2,000 in cash. Way to go.
Thank you.
And, of course, now you and Chip are in the tie, and Bill just 15 behind. Let's get back. Santa Claus's image as a stout, jolly man actually came from a book written by Rip Van Winkle author, Washington Chip
Irving.
That's right, and Chip goes into the lead by 5. It is very interesting that Washington Irving is responsible for the shape that we know of Santa Claus. Until his book, Knickerbocker's History of New York, Santa, until then, was pictured as a tall, thin, stately man who wore bishop's robes. Very interesting, and Chip's got the lead. In what European country would you pay for your Christmas goose with guilders? Chip.
Holland.
And 2 in a row with the champion and a $10 lead. Christmas Day, 1776, went down in history as the day when George Washington led his troops across, Bill?
To Valley Forge across the Delaware.
Yeah, yes, indeed. You got it. You got Delaware in there. And you managed another 5. Man was going to get the history of the Revolutionary War if he had to get that one.
It's in an opera. What can I say?
Well, now $20 separate the players, and a $25 money card goes up there on the board. Big fame game and a famous thing. I am a famous building that took 199 years to build. I'm part of a group of religious buildings that include a cathedral and a baptistry. I am constructed entirely of white marble and rise 7 stories in the air. Strange thing happened after my first 3 stories were built. The ground beneath me began to sink. Bill.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
And I started to lean. You've got control, Bill. You're right. $25 money card where, Summer?
It's down to number 7.
Well, Bill, if you hit that 25, you would go into the lead, and you had control. Good luck.
Okay, this is 25. Let's see.
He hits a $15 money card. And that makes it very close as we add that $15 to Bill's score. And now, in a very close match, beautiful Crystal on the line, we finish it up with a speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? And looking at the score, Chip at 50. Bill a question behind at 45. Karen just 2 questions behind at 40. Good luck to all 3 of you. We start the speed round now. To mail a Christmas card, how much postage do you need? Karen.
25 cents.
Right. On what TV cartoon could you see Fred and Wilma swapping Christmas gifts? Chip.
The Flintstones.
Right. Veal that is stuffed with ham and cheese is called veal. Karen.
Cordon bleu.
Right. What Christmas gift did you receive if someone gave you a grandfather a cuckoo? Chip.
Clock.
Right. If you plant acorns, what kind of trees? Chip.
An elm.
Wrong. For Christmas, you might buy your kids the Charles Schulz book called Chip.
Peanuts.
Wrong. On what TV drama does Ken Wall play a federal undercover? Chip.
Police Story.
Wrong. The Ambassador Bridge connects Windsor, Ontario to what motor city in Michigan? Chip.
Detroit.
Right. According to the 12 Days of Christmas poem, what kind of doves did I get? Chip. Time. What brave English king was nicknamed the Lion-Hearted? Chip.
Richard.
Right. In what U.S. state are you if you wake up Christmas morning in Walla Walla or Tacoma? Bill.
Michigan.
Wrong. The Bible tells us that Jesus' first public miracle was when he turned water into Karen.
Wine.
Right. In weather reporting, what word refers to the amount of moisture in the air?
Precipitation.
Time is up, and Karen has won it by 5. Wow. Time ran out on Chip with that last one as he was trailing by the 5. Back to the new champion in just a moment, and I'm sure you could hear it. The buzzer hit before Chip answered, and you were about to say humidity, right?
Yeah.
That would have made the tie. But there were several that really made the difference as the champion bounced around there. What kind of doves? 2 turtle doves. Ken Wall plays a federal undercover agent infiltrating the mob. That's Wise Guy. The Charles Schulz book I was going to give you, Happiness is a Warm. Puppy is what I wanted, and the one that got you thrown off to start with, when you plant acorns from great oaks, the acorns. And the one that Bill missed, Walla Walla, Tacoma, they're up the road a piece in the state of Washington. Well, Chip, as we say goodbye, you have really had a sensational stay. Beautiful diamond ring, lovely trip to France is going to be terrific. Another trip to Arizona, the sauna, a beautiful watch, microwave, $14,050 in cash, and you are well over $32,000, Chip. Congratulations.
Thank you. I had a great time.
And you came within a whisker of tying this one up. Bill, you made a strong move there at the end. Unfortunately, you didn't pick up anything along the way. We have some nice parting gifts for you in the cash in front of you. Thank you. Happy holidays to you and, of course, to all of our players. But, Karen, congratulations. The day is yours. You've already got $2,000 in cash, and now you're adding this beautiful crystal. Don, if you will.
Karen, drink a toast to the holidays in beautiful crystal. Orafor's award-winning Intermezzo series of stemware and barware. Sleek design with cobalt blue teardrop, elegantly suspended in each piece, furnished by Orafors. This prize is worth $2,116.
That'll be nice for the holidays. Congratulations. Now Karen joins me for the first time to play the Winner's Big Money game. Come on, Karen. Well, congratulations. And as our viewers know, Bill had to give us the answer before time ran out. If he had been about another second with that word humidity, we would have had a tie. Instead, you stand here as the champion, and you'll play for $5,000.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm very excited.
And then if you're that excited, let's get to it. 3 envelopes, red, yellow, and blue. Which one do you want to play?
Yellow.
All right, let's do that yellow one. 4 puzzles in 20 seconds will get you $5,000 in cash. Clock starts with the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. It's up to you to stop it, and you got to give me an answer right away. All set?
Yes.
Good luck. 20 seconds on the clock, please. And that first puzzle starts now. Show featured Doctors Westfall. Yes?
Trapper John, M.D.
No. Fiscus, Craig, they were all on St. Elsewhere. That is the one mistake you can make. You cannot make another, even if there's time left on the clock, and I don't have to tell you, you got some catching up to do. So let's get with it with this next one. Now, specialty food straw hat. Yes?
Pizza.
That's right, Shakey's. Let's might jump in on straw, but that's your first correct answer. However, 10 seconds on the clock. You still have some catching up to do from that first one. Let's look at the next puzzle. Now, 4-stringed instrument, Hawaii. Yes?
Ukulele.
That's right, famous for the ukulele. And at the halfway mark, 5 seconds, you're going to have to get some instincts, and you're going to have to get them quickly.
Okay.
Let's look at the next puzzle now. Pendulum device, yes?
Metronome.
Nicely done. Helps pianists keep tempo. Now, 3 seconds. If you get this next one that quickly, you've got yourself 5,000. It would be a great comeback. I'd love to see you do it. Karen, good luck for 5,000. And remember, 3 seconds on the clock. Here's that all-important puzzle now. Southern state, yes?
Louisiana.
That is right! What prompted you to say Louisiana?
My brother used to live in Louisiana.
Oh! With 5 seconds, she got 2 correct puzzles. We'll be right back. What a day for Karen. $9,870. See you next time on Sale of the Century. Say hello to the gang, Karen.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.